My pie! My pie! My pie!
You okay there, mate?
Yeah, don't worry, man, I'm good. But you did it!
Did what?
You hit 5k subs, man. Congrats!
Oh, for real? That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know what that means, right?
That I have more than 4K?
What? No! Yes, but still, I'm talking about the Spartan rating competition again.
Oh, that. Yeah, I'll get to that eventually.
Well, you see, there's one tiny problem. I actually invited everyone already.
What?
What?
Please hurry up.
I hope he gives me a good score.
Hurry up.
What's the video he uploaded?
Come on, hurry up.
Do these peasants actually listen to you?
This is taking forever.
9 or nothing, I'm kicking your ass, Mag. 9 or nothing, I'm kicking
Magpie, will you hurry up already?
Oh, and can you do me a favor?
What is it?
Can you read my drip too?
Hello everyone, welcome to our 5th Halo Infinite Spartan rating. This is our 2nd stream, but our 5th Spartan rating. We've been doing these every 1,000 subs from 1k to 5k. I was dreading that because I was really worried the machinima wouldn't work, but I'm very relieved to see that it did. Anyway, we're here, we have a lot of people here. You'll notice there's a lot of stuff that's changed with the stream. I'm using stream elements because I'm not skilled enough to do most of that myself. But everything looks a lot better. We're on OBS instead of Streamlabs. Everything seems to work better. I have more options. I can do more stuff. I've been dreading this. I've been really worried. But yeah, we got the stream UI. Anyway, we're here. Do we have a Discord server? Yes, we have a Discord server. Let me link the Discord real quick. Let me link the Discord. Hang on. Do I have the Discord link? It'd be really funny if I don't. That should be it. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the machinima. There's more stuff later on in the stream. I should probably put the camera down a bit. That's a really awkward angle. But how's everyone doing? We've got so many people here. Red Gear's been in here. HaloBox has been in here. Anyway, okay, I guess, so, if you don't know how this works, because I'm assuming a lot of people don't know how this works, submissions were open for just over a week. They opened a little bit ago. So you had plenty of time to enter. If you haven't entered, obviously, you won't be in. It's as simple as that, unfortunately. We'll go through all the Twitter submissions first, then there'll be a little break, and then we'll move over to the Discord submissions. There is a lot. I think there's almost 400, so we're going to be here for a while. Just want to make that very clear. We're going to be here for a while. The stream will stay up in the channel. If you miss it, it'll stay up as a VOD. The machinima will be uploaded separately, probably tomorrow. But I don't know what else to say. Oh, this will be the last one for a while. I'm also going to mention that. This will be the last Spartan rating for a little bit. At 6k, we're doing a tournament instead. We'll be doing a 4v4 tournament for members of the Discord, so join that if you haven't. Fun times. Oh, we got a donation. Christina L, thank you. $2.62. Or £2 British. Thank you. And, okay, that shows everything works. Everything works. Thank God. I'll stop wasting time. First submission here from Gob. Fun little character. Very beefy Mark 7 build. Oh God, I almost forgot what it's like to rate people's Spartans. I like the coating choice. It's not a very common one. Making use, almost all of this is brand new armor. Almost all of this, trend lock, the chest piece, the wrist attachments, all of this new, except the knee pads. Normally, I despise those knee pads with a burning passion. However, with this build, they work really well. Everything matches here nicely. It's a nice coating. It's nothing super flashy. It's a Spartan. It looks like a Spartan. I'm going to give that an 8.5. I think that's a really good build. That's a really good build. Forgotten Sands is a nice coating. Forgotten Sands is a really nice coating. Yeah, I think I'm going to give that an 8.5. HaloBoxStudios with a $5 super chat. Double or nothing. Thank you, man. Okay, Red Gear's up next. Now, Red Gear, you submitted 2. When the post does say submit 1, we rated Classic Red Gear last time, so we're gonna rate Sensei Red Gear, just to mix it up a bit. But I like it. I like the dragon shoulder pads. Obviously, all of this except the knee pads, I believe, is new armor. The Scarlet Empress coating looks very nice with the shoulders. The bright red dragon eyes, the silver visor is nice. Solid color coordination. I like the build. Kawari definitely isn't my favorite helmet, but overall, lovely build. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I think that's a really nice build. Russian with the $2 donation. Unbanned, please. I don't even... Huh? But I think she's a bowling pin. Okay. Miles Wolf up next with his Rikshasa. The soap coating. I know the name. Can't remember the name. Helix with a $9.99 donation. Oh my lord! Thank you. I'm trying to remember the coating name. I'm so distracted right now. Thank you so much. Smellbringer, that's the one. Smellbringer. Okay, like I knew it was the soap one. Smellbringer. I like how that looks on Locust, though. I like how it makes the faceplate pink. Overall, pretty nice on Rikshasa. Rikshasa, I think, is one of the cores that this looks best on. Because like the wooden accents and stuff. I'm gonna give that 7. I think it's a nice build. I'm gonna give that 7. I don't know what I'd necessarily change. But no, I'd give that 7. This one, I can't really rank because that's cheating. You submit a cross-skull once, just cheating. But to be fair, I mean it's basically just a Mark 7 helmet, Mark 7 Spartan with CQB slapped on. But if I was to rate it, I'd probably give it an 8. It's a nice Spartan, but that one I'm gonna have to disqualify because obvious reasons. That is technically cheating because that is not something that is in game. Stripes up next with his Yori build. We obviously completely biased towards Yokai. Yokai is the best. Best for that core. Not the best helmet, best for that core. And I know I'm going to have a lot of people telling me that I'm wrong, but Yokai's the best one for that core. I kind of like the armor effect with this coating, but I don't know. I feel like the green is a very different shade, so it does kind of conflict. I do get what he's gone for. It's not bad. He's submitted a couple other images here, which just give us a better gist of the spawn. Almost every single one covers up the chest piece, but I can tell which one it is. Does conflict with the coating quite considerably. Darker coatings, the uncolored chest pieces work better, but bright ones such as this, very conflicting. Overall, though, not a bad build. I'm going to give that a 6.5. Spawn Slate, I'm going to have to give this a 1. And I get it, you know, not everyone plays a ton, not everyone has stuff unlocked. But I'm going to have to give that a 1, because there's just no effort put in. There's just no effort put in, unfortunately. Ampak's up next. Okay, I like this medic look he's gone for. Some of the Season 3 armor, he's using the Biofoam stance. I like this, though. Why is it? Normally, I'd say that kind of conflicts, because it does not match any of the colours on the coating, but it looks good. It fits well. It does fit really well. You in bad taste? What do you mean, bro? I'm so confused. But honestly, even the Halo ring kind of matches the theme. I'm gonna give that 7. Anyway, I'm so confused. What's going on? Like, what's up next? Repticide spawn. It's not that it's bad. I'm giving it a 1 because it's literally just default. It's just the default spawn. Okay, another very chunky Spartan. Chest piece actually matches the coating quite nicely. Big beefy shoulders. Wrist attachment matches it pretty well. Visor color, really good color coordination. Even got a matching weapon coating. I'm gonna give that an 8. Yeah, I'm gonna give that an 8. Where's PC on live mode? I don't know. I've been asked that so many times. I think I need to pay to change it. I'm not paying. Donkop 97. Why are people judging me on my PC being in live mode? That's not what we're here for. Anyone who submitted through Twitter should lose. Oh, it's called X now, actually. Oh yeah, it's too late to submit Spartans now, unfortunately. Dog coat, yeah. This coating's new. Was this the one that was on the store? I feel like this was on the store, or it's in the... No, I think it was the store one. I was about to say, or it's in the battle pass. But matches really nicely with the helmet attachments. Overall, solid build. Definitely looks like a Spartan. I'm eating so hard right now. Look at all these supplies. Cobalt to Jason, yes. Hope you're having a good day, Leon. May the best Spartans win. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day, too. I was one day late for submitting. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. I'm going to go at an 8. That's a good Spartan. Good color coordination. Nice army. Ryan's Art up next with this. This one of the thumbnail ones? I think this is on the thumbnail. Another very beefy one. Big, chunky shoulders. Why I can't remember the coating name. This is supposed to be my thing. That idea is 10 out of 10. You know it. Hold on. Foxwood Seal? Halo 3 or Halo Reach, which is better? Halo 3, without doubt. All the color coordination works really nicely. Visor, the helmet attachment makes it look more like EOD. I like it. That is, I'm gonna give that a 9. I'm gonna give that a 9. But no, I like that. I like the coating. It looks like a Spawn. It looks chunky, but not like super buff. Maybe the stance just helps sell me on it. I think a different stance, maybe I wouldn't get as high, but I think I'm gonna give that a 9. That is a really nice Spawn. Mr. Skits. Okay. Why does this image look edited? That's just Cadet Olive, right? Converting my girlfriend to a Halo fan. One epic win. That looks nice. That looks really nice. I love those shoulders, the new ones that come out. They're really nice. Fascinator on the Mark 7. Looks gorgeous. The visor choice. There's something about it that seems so basic, but it works so well. I mean, like, when you think of Mark 7 Spartan, this is kind of what comes to mind, I would argue. I'm going to give that... I think I'm going to also give that a 9. I think it's a really nice Spartan. What stands for the Foxwood Seal one? It's one of the new ones. I don't think it's released yet. That is peak, to be fair. On God. Up next from Boinski. Not too sure about this one. Not too sure. I don't dislike the demon armor effect, but I don't necessarily think this is the right build for it. I think this is the Vampire Mirage coating or something like that. Well, there's one that's similar to it that has that name. I've just realised how many people got on stream. Oh my lord. Visor doesn't conflict with it massively. Vampire Mirage, yeah, I thought so. I like the chest piece though. I do like the armor choices. I don't think this is bad. It's just the effect. No, the visor fits it pretty well though. I'll give that a 7. That's a 7. Holotide. That's kind of sexy. The Knife Dancer visor. I love the Knife Dancer visor. That stance helps. Again, like, a lot of this is really basic. Like, that's the default shoulder pad. Can't tell what the other one is. I don't think the other shoulder's default. I think he's gone for an asymmetric build because it's an asymmetric coating. However, I can't tell because of the stance. But I like Mercury. Mercury is a very underrated helmet. The utility piece, good. Armor traces, that is a 7.5. I like that. Halo Box is up next. Is it going to be an 8.5 again? Is it going to be an 8.5? You see, there's one problem here. He's changed his visor to one that is arguably much worse. For lore reasons, of course. But the visor I don't like as much. I think the other one worked a lot better. I'm going to have to be really awkward and give this an 8.4. That's the only one that's breaking the 0.5 rule. This is an 8.4 because the visor is worse. I'm so sorry. People are going to get so mad at me. I enjoyed that. Bro, I've already had this one rated for about a week. But, I can't. I'm sorry, but the visor's worse. It is a worse visor, but that's kind of the point, you know? We all saw the video. The guy threw up in your face. This is the vomit visor. It's supposed to be worse. But you've gone down by 0.1. I'm sorry, Stoic. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. He's going to write a really mean thing about me and I'm going to shit him now. Blitzkrieg next. This is another one in the thumbnail. God, the Epsilon series coatings are so nice, but I'm not spending that many credits on a coating. But it looks good. That is a cool spawn. Coating looks gorgeous. Armor choices are nice. He submitted another $8 for it. No, because it's the rate. Oh my lord! Thank you though. No. Prepare the apology video. Tweet community post. This is good though. I'm gonna give that a 9. I'm genuinely gonna give that a 9. Again, when you think of a Mark 5B spawn, this is a Mark 5B Spartan with a nice camouflage coating. It's kind of generic. I will admit generic isn't the right word. It's not generic. It's hard to explain, but that's a good build. RoadDog, is this the same one he submitted last time? I can't remember. I'm so sorry, RoadDog. I'm just not a fan of some of the choices here. Now I like the shoulders. I hate the chest piece and the knee pads, and I just think for this build the chest piece and knee pads don't really work. The wrist attachment conflicts heavily with the coating. The visor conflicts very heavily with the coating. I like Firefall. Not a huge fan of Firefall with the Warmaster helmet attachment, and that's only because of how high up on the helmet it sits, where it looks like it's got like a double chin. It's really weird. With the fire breathing effect. The fire breathing effect would work with this coating if it wasn't for that visor, I think. I'm going to have to give that a 5.5. I'm sorry. Stinky Boy AC up next with a Mark 5B one. Visor matches nicely with the coating. Flaming shoulder effects match nicely. Wrist attachment also matches pretty well with the overall look. I'm going to give that a 7. I like it. It's a Vader look. Huh? Press it. Demonic Locust. This is like Yokai if you didn't play the event. that's what this is. It's Yokai for people that didn't play the original Tenrai event. But I like the armor choices. Chest piece doesn't conflict with the coating too much. This was released this season as well. Some really nice armor choices here. And I do like that the armor effect with Locust. I just feel like a red coating or a black coating would have been a bit better. But I am still going to give that 7. Yeah, I think I'm going to give that a 7. We take 7s. Hey, that stance where the spawn is just standing there in the weird position. What, this one? I like this one when it comes to showcasing armor because it showcases everything you'd need to see. It's inspired brush tread disruptive. Fair enough. It looks good. XX Spartan XX. We're gonna see this coating a lot, by the way. We're gonna see this coating a ton. I don't blame anyone. It's a nice coating. As far as Rakshasa builds go, I'm seeing a lot of generic choices. Ones that we've seen a ton in previous ratings. The radio shoulder. Now, this is one of the best for Rakshasa, but every person uses it. But I do like the armor choices overall. Not a huge fan of this coating on Rakshasa. I just feel like it doesn't go with the scavenger look of the core, having this quite shiny, almost new. Like, it does have the scratches, it does have the wear and tear, but overall, you know what I mean. However, I mean, that chest piece isn't super common despite it being pretty popular. The black visor matches nicely, the helmet, and he's actually using the helmet attachment, which you don't really see, or at least I think he is. You don't see that very often. I don't think this is bad. I know it sounds like I'm dunking on it massively. Do not think this is bad. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Gruff Cash with, again, same coating, but different core. I want to say he's got the flaming head on there, which doesn't match with the look really at all. That stance, no, the visor, sorry, is also Singularity foam, I think. It's in the battle pass. Looks nice. Goes well with coating. I like the shoulders. I like the, he's got decent armor choices. There's just something about it. Maybe it's the stance. I'm going to give that a 6. I'm just not a massive fan of that one. I actually do not use that shoulder. Magpie is lying. I think I've made a genuinely good Rakshasa this time, and I hope it'll impress this time. We'll see. The employee version of the effect works better. Yeah, if we had the blue one, that'd work a lot better. Did you do Discord yet? Mate, the stream has been on for 20 minutes. We've not done the Discord yet. No, we have not, mate. This next one's from he. He's using, why am I forgetting all the names? The fishbowl helmet. With the Scarlet Hunter, Scarlet Empress, Scarlet something. It's one of the Scarlet coatings. Wrist attachment's one of the new ones. Robotic limb kind of works with the look. He's got the big knife from Carrier as well as the Carrier knee pads. Gold visor doesn't conflict with it. I think a silver one would look a bit better personally. But I get having the Scarlet Wake. Yeah, that's the one. That's the Scarlet Skies. Which one? Who played Halo 3? Everyone played Halo 3. Everyone played Halo 3. Yeah, Discord submissions are after Twitter. 6.5. Yuri Spawn up next. Okay. I was clicking on that and I was expecting that to be Kabuto, and I was expecting the most generic Yuri Spawn. But seeing that a full helmet with the attachment is very nice, a very nice change of pace, because almost everyone just uses Kabuto. But that's cool. I like that. I like that coating. A lot of the other choices are obviously quite generic. Almost everything here was free, except the coating and the helmet attachment. I think the shoulders were free. Then again, the knee pads, they might... No, okay, those are the Con Mage knee pads, I believe. I think they were the ones in the Con Mage bundle, so that's actually not true. There was a few free things, there's a few paid things. But I like that. I'm going to give that an 8. I'm going to give that an 8. Little Terror. Don't like that shoulder with this coating. The coating itself's nice. Visor, don't know if it's the best choice. Chest piece is fine. Can't tell what the other shoulder is, but that's not that big of a deal. I'm going to give that a 6.5. Noble 6. That's not Noble 6. Noble 6 doesn't have that much armor. Or a robot arm. Overall, though, decent build. Very bulky. He's gone for some very bulky armor choices, which, to be fair, I do feel like the bionic limb kind of conflicts with. I don't know. I just think because of how skinny the bionic arm is, it just doesn't work with a super bulky build. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. Overall, though, still a nice spawn. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. I was about to say this is very similar to the last one. The only similarities are the coating and the knee pads. But as you can see, Kabuto. Like this coating, though. I do like this coating. Wrist attachment looks pretty damn clean. Dragon shoulders. Very nice. The purple visor actually does match the gem in the head. So I'm going to let that slide because it does still match the look. I am going to give that a... I give that an 8. Dragon shoulders and Kabuto are very generic. That's true, but they're new. So they're only generic right now because they're still new. Everyone's brought them. Everyone's using them. Everybody uses the latest armor. It's not that everybody uses the latest armor too much. When the armor is new, everyone uses it. Then you give it a couple of weeks and everyone starts changing the looks. Most people waited until the new Tenrai event started to submit. Badge... please don't tell me I pronounced that wrong. I've probably pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. I like this, though. It's a pretty nice Firefall Spartan. He's using the Noble something coating, whatever it's called on Mark 7. The new shoulders, Firefall with the Basel attachment, looks pretty gorgeous. Visor choice all works pretty well. He's even gone for a matching weapon coating. I'm going to give that an 8.5. I like that. I like that. Zark up next. Basel on... Brawler, not as much of a fan of. Like the coating choice, though. This is starting to seem like a surprisingly common coating, which is weird. I wouldn't say energy sword pose are boring. I think they're pretty cool, especially if you use them for a Yuri spawn. There's not that many of them. I don't think. I mean, some of them aren't very good. Some of the energy sword stances aren't very good, but if you use them with the right spawn, they look pretty cool. I'm gonna give this a 6.5. Broken Onyx. Okay. Coating and visor choice goes very well together. Shoulder pads, asymmetrical. Normally, not a massive fan of asymmetrical builds. I only really feel like they work half the time if you're using an asymmetrical coating. But I like this. This works really well. It's using the attachments on Firefall. Shoulder choices, I guess, just work. They just pair together really well. And the other choices, the wrist attachment, the utility piece, creates a pretty damn nice spawn. I'm going to give that an 8.5. Very big arm. I guess we know which one he uses for his free time. I think Firefall breaks this build a lot. Really? I think Firefall with the helmet attachment makes it... like, it works. I think it's a bit of a bulky spawn. He's gone for a pretty bulky helmet. I like that. Mate next. This does seem really basic. The Mark 5... The Mark 5 or the Mark 6 shoulders? Big knife. Blue visor, which does match the coating. Color coordination is spot on. It's really good. But I just don't think this spawn has enough to really stand out. It doesn't do anything that pops. But I am still going to give that like sort of baseline 7 rating. name's pronounced Major Nerd. I saw this one, I was like, I swear he told me I pronounced his name correctly. It's Major Nerd. This one, wrist attachment does conflict with it. The armor effect doesn't massively clash with the look, because obviously, you know, orange flames, red coating. But I don't know, I just don't think this is the best Spartan to have that on. Utility piece and wrist attachment, though, they definitely conflict with it. Do not like that chest piece or the knee pads. I like the helmet choice, I like the helmet with the attachment. But I'm going to have to give that a 6. I'm going to have to give that a 6. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I feel mean. I feel mean when I give people a low rating. People hate me for it. Miss Jordy up next. Again, Covenant coating, but it kind of works here. With the silver visor, it looks nice. With the helmet attachment as well. Overall, decent armor choices. We love the ODST shoulders. There's a few images to show off. Wrist attachment does conflict with it a bit, though. Just the overall colour of it. But overall, I still think that's pretty good. I'm going to give that an 8. Yeah, I'm going to give that an 8. Jordy Bright next with his Mark 7 one. Talon helmet, gold visor, Iron Man coating. I kind of get what he's gone for here with the chest piece. I guess that's the closest you can get to like an Iron Man arc reactor on that core, which I'm assuming is the thing he's gone for. Even with the gloves, which also came in the same event. Brain turned off on me just entirely. Utility piece even come on the same event. Overall, I like a lot of these armor pieces. I do like them, and I get the look he's gone for. Color coordination's pretty solid. I don't feel like these conflict with it too much. Normally, some of the grey chest pieces do conflict with these looks quite a bit, but they don't like ratings. They should build a better Spartan. True. You should rate a few of mine. No, that's not how we do it, Photos. I'm sorry. No, we take submissions in and then I rate the submissions. Helmet I like on the Iron Man coating is the Mark 7. Or am I reading that wrong? Am I stupid? Is it Mark 6? Mark 7? I'm probably stupid. No, I think that works though. I kind of like Talon with that. With it being like a pilot helmet and, you know, Iron Man being a character that flies around, I think this works. I'm going to give that an 8.5. I like that. I do like that. LQ. Okay. Watchdog coating. Demon horns with yokai that already has demon horns. This is a very spiky spawn. Do not let this near a toddler. That's very spiky. Very spiky. He's got the katanas. This is pretty cool. As far as Yori builds go, I would argue this is quite unique. I know the dragon shoulders everyone's using at the minute, but he's using it with yokai, with the demon horns, which gives it a very, very demonic presence. Matches nicely with the coating. Emblem also matches really nicely with the coating. I'm going to give that a 9. Yeah, a 9. I think a 9's pretty fair. I'm going to give that a 9. I think as far as some of the Tenrai ones go, that's definitely a bit more of a unique one. You could say looking sharp. True! Does anyone have a single clue as to when Athlon Helmet comes out? I'm going to assume the Worlds event in October. Could be wrong, but with it being renamed to HCS Athlon, I have a feeling it'll have something to do with the Worlds event. Welcome to the 9 Club. I swapped one dragon off of my build after this event and the Otomosho bundle. Big Crate. Like the coating choice. Coating matches with the visor. Not a huge fan of the helmet attachment, especially on Firefall. I think that looks a bit better on like Cavallano. Not a fan of the knee pads. I also don't know if this is the best stance to sell the look. Not a bad spot, and I'm going to give that a 7. Currently not here. I'm seeing a lot of colours that conflict. The purple visor itself doesn't clash super heavy with the coating, but it does clash a bit. And the armor effect definitely clashes too. I mean, he's definitely gone for a bit of a festive look, having the red, white, and green. But I'm not a massive fan of this overall. Also using the knee pads and the chest piece that I hate. I'm so sick of seeing them. I really thought 2 seasons later, people would start to change things up. But they just haven't. They keep using the same ones and I hate them. But don't let that deter you. If you like them, that's your choice. And that's fine. Don't change them based on my opinion. I want to make that clear. But overall, there is a lot of things I'm not a huge fan of here. I'm going to have to give that a 5. Next up, we have one from Azriel. I almost read that entirely wrong. If only 343 gave us more for free. So true, if only. Okay, this is another pretty decent one. That's the new coating. Kabuto with the antlers. New chest piece, dragon shoulders. Overall, pretty much using almost entirely new armor, which is cool to see. Nice weapon coating. That one's gorgeous. We don't include the weapon coating as a part of the Spartan rating. Just want to make that clear. But it's always nice to see. It's always nice to see. Visor also matches the coating, meaning they came in the same bundle. So that doesn't surprise me. I'm going to give that an 8. Not as good as the last one, but it's still nice. Another Yuri one. We've seen a lot of Yuri ones. I got so lucky hitting 5k the same time as a new Yuri event because everyone is using the best fracture core, so which is really nice to see. We'll take no debate on that. Yuri is the best fracture core, without a doubt. Now, it's not that people have realised I have a bias for Yuri because I think in the 5 rankings, I think there's only been like 1 Yuri spawn that's ever won. It's just a matter of we hit 5k and then the new event started, so a bunch of people submitting Yuri because people just spent a load of money on Yuri. What's your favourite core? The Mark 7, just because it has more stuff. But I mean, I love Yuri. Yuri's great. Yuri Simp, yeah. My profile picture's the yokai helmet. What did you expect? Banana helmet, though. Demon horns, coating, scarlet. No, not scarlet. Is it scarlet something? I have this coating. It looks good. It looks really good. Nice matching visor. Dragon shoulders also look pretty good on it. I'm going to give that... I'm also going to give that an 8. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Another Yuri one. From... It says, I pronounced his name almost right last time, but it's fine. I'm not going to try this time. Just because I can't remember. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Chat's moving by so quickly. I'm sorry, I don't want it to seem like I'm ignoring anyone. But chat is moving so quickly. We got a clear winner, isn't it yet? No, there's been a couple of 9s. I wouldn't say there's anyone that's like a clear winner. Because, you know, there could end up being like 15 9s. We've barely gone through any. We're going to be here for a long time. Yokai helmet. I like this coating. I like these shoulders. I like all the pieces. That is, I'm going to say an 8.5. That's an 8.5. I like that build. Manny, it's hard to pick, but I'm going with my favorite Mark 7. Like the chest piece, like the shoulder pads. Overall, armor choice is pretty nice. Coating is also not a super common choice, so that's good to see. And the visor doesn't conflict with it too much. Gonna give that a 7. Anthebra. Horns with the cat ears. That's an interesting one. Coating choice is definitely also not super common. I think we have seen it once, but not overall. You're ignoring me. I'm not ignoring anyone. No. Jesus, how many Twitter are there? I think 170-ish. I think there's things that are done really well here. I'm just not a huge fan of the overall look. So I'm going to give that a 6. I'm going to give that a 6. I'm not going to be super harsh. Because I think he's kind of achieved the look he was going for. It's just not my thing. Matter Pepper up next. Sting like a bee. I see it. Oh, this coating was an ultimate reward. Shoulder pads. High com. I hate high com in asymmetrical build. I don't know why. Don't like how it looks in asymmetrical builds. But a lot of the other armor choices go together pretty well. Black visor looks nice. We're going to give that a 7. Next one up from Mage using the Empire Estate Gold coating. Nice armor pieces. Singularity foam visor, I believe. Love how those gloves look with the coating. Overall, nice look. Love the helmet. We're gonna give that 7.5. El Palette. Okay. Hate how Highcom looks with this coating. I don't like Highcom on the side. They're like the coatings that make it not gold. Deadeye is very underrated. Like my Turbulence video. I don't hate Highcom in general. I think it's very, very dependent on the build. I think any other shoulders I would like this a lot more because I think the color coordination's great. I love how the visor looks with this coating. I love how even the armor effect looks. Gloves and shoulders though, not so much. I think there's a lot that's done well here, but there's also some stuff I'm not a fan of. So for that reason, we're gonna give that a 7. This one is from I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. Leon, the audio doesn't work. Bro, I know you're lying! You said you were going to do this yesterday. You said you were going to do this. I submitted on Discord. You're going to have to wait a bit then, mate. Rikshasa, though. brush tread coating. Again, that same shoulder pad. Everyone uses it. It looks good, but everyone uses it. Silver visor matches nice with the coating. Chest piece, everything looks pretty decent here. We're gonna give that a 7 just because it's a bit boring. It's a bit boring. Not bad, just boring. Next one up from Fox, quadrant coating, Mirage core. This might be the only. Was there any more? There might have been a couple of other Mirage submissions. Leon, I didn't submit. Can you open the game? And just no, I can't. 12-hour stream is real. Imagine. I mean, Grendel's basically Seeker. Visor matches it nicely. I think that is actually the quadrant visor too. Yeah, I think that's a quadrant visor. It's very shiny. Very shiny. I don't like Mirage though. Okay, hate isn't the right word. I hate how the legs look. I don't like how rectangular the legs are. Infinite's Deadeye isn't trash. Infinite's Deadeye is really good. Especially with the War Master attachment. With the War Master attachment, Deadeye looks amazing. It fits it perfectly. I mean, I think this guy definitely has a favourite team. He's using the Leaky Seals effect too. Oh, we're going to give that an 8.5. Good colour coordination. Not my cup of tea, but I think he's achieved the look really well. Again, another one with the Demon Horns and the cat ears. The Cuddly Bear chest piece. High comments and as bad with the red. Like I said, though, I do prefer it with a more of an Honor Guard look. I think this would have looked a bit better with some different shoulders. Visor choice and everything matches pretty nicely. We're going to give that a 7. Quillian. Deathly Poison. The best coating. What's this one, a video? What the hell? What the hell? It's to show off the armor effect. Not a massive fan of the shoulder choices. I don't know if these ones work super well. I do like the carry knee pads. Leaky Seals matches nicely. ISR, not a super common choice, cool to see. Fascinator attachment with the Echelon Ecto visor. We're going to give that a 7.5. It's not bad. It's a pretty good spawn. Sask Stepbro. That's a very saturated image. The saturation has been turned up to the max. Was hoping access denied would be released. Yeah, me too. But you're not allowed it because, you know, your access to that coating has been denied, unfortunately. Iron coating with the shoulders looks pretty good. Emblem goes pretty well with the look. Visor matches the coating. I don't know why the saturation has been turned up so much. I feel like my eyes are burning. But we're gonna give that 7.5. 7.5. Winter Operative. Epsilon Winter Coating looks gorgeous. Overall, decent armor choices. Sealocks, not a super common choice. But the blue visor matches the coating really nicely. Really complements the look. I'm going to give that an 8. Master Thief dripped out. Do we agree, though, fellas? Do we agree? Not a massive fan of that coating. I don't like how it looks. It looks rubbery. It looks like latex. But overall, color coordination is nice. I do like the Farah shoulder pads. Farah Overwatch. I like the shoulders. I like the wrist attachment. Overall, decent build. 7.5. No, 8. We're gonna give that an 8. He is pretty dripped out. Congrats on 5K. Thank you, Striker. Mark 6 shoulders, very sexy with a Menashat helmet. Overall, really basic build. Hate the knee pads. Really basic build. There just isn't much to talk about here. It's not bad. When I say basic, that does not equal bad, but it is a really basic build. For that reason, we're going to give that 7. There just isn't much to say about it, but it's not bad. It's nice. Yeah, he's gone for a caboose look. I should mention that because everyone's going to tell me that's the case. I do feel like there's a bit of caboose inspiration there. Next one's from Chewy. Wolf shoulder. Okay. This is an interesting one. I do like the coating. Noble Drifter. This one's Noble Drifter, right? The other one's Noble Offensive. I'm paused at the flipping Red York one. Basic can lead to good spawns. I mean, a lot of the time, a basic spawn is you know, it looks like a spawn. I wasn't saying it was bad. It's just kind of basic. But this one's interesting. I honestly think this would look so much better without the demon horns and then maybe a different shoulder. I don't think the wolf one's bad. I just hate how much they come out. At least with the dragon ones, they do a better job at like covering your shoulder overall. They look like they fit on a bit better, but the wolf ones just kind of pop out, which I'm not a massive fan of. But I don't think this is bad. We're gonna give that a 7. Rose Wolf up next. Flaming Head. Ooh, that visor choice. I don't know about that. I don't know about the visor choice. Again, it seems pretty basic. That's the issue, I think, with Mark 5B. It's really hard to do something super creative because you just don't have a ton of options. It's a bit better now with some more of the newer coatings, but I think as a whole, you're a bit limited on what you can do with the Mark 5B. But I'm going to give that a 6.5. Tazar Morami. This stance really makes it hard to look at the spawn overall, and the image quality definitely isn't the best, unfortunately. Does seem a bit basic. I mean, Anubis works a lot better with that helmet attachment than the one we saw earlier. The visor matches the coating. Shoulder pads are nice. They're just, they're just pretty basic. And then some of the carrier pieces. I love how, like, the bottom half is, like, new, and the top half is Season 1. Well, I guess the helmet attachment. No, that's not true, because the visor and the helmet attachment, I'm pretty sure, are both newer. Then again, the visor could be made. Not the point, Leon. We'll give that a 7. Alpha Gamer 2 up next with his War Master build. Ooh, okay. Primal Glory. Red visor matches it nicely. Chest piece isn't a super common choice, but I do think that's a nice chest piece. And I love the War Master shoulders. I think they're some of the best ones to the Mark 7. Wrist attachment is also pretty cool. That's one of my favourite wrist attachments. I think that you can't really go wrong with that one. Tactical Ops Utility piece. We'll also give that an 8. I'm feeling it. He's even got a little matching... He's got the heart on his chest, which I can just barely make out. I think that's the flaming heart. Yeah. But I like colour coordination. I like the armour pieces. I mean, most of it... Well, I say most. 3 pieces from this are from the War Master button. But overall, decent build. To the Cavallano fans, why do you love that helmet? Because it's all they have. I want an ice white coating for all course. Yeah, me too. I love the helmet for its lore. I hate the helmet because it's the starter. Yeah, Cavallano. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Needs more attachments. Next one's from Icy. Another demonic Locust build. That armor effect, like I say, it's just like yokai for people that don't have yokai unlocked. But... it's kind of clean. I do think a darker coating, again, would work a bit better. I don't think this coating's a terrible choice. But, like, having sort of this almost flowery coating with this demonic helmet, I just feel like they conflict each other. And I don't necessarily think this is the best fit for Rikshasa. So I'm going to give that 6.5. No one hates Cavallano. Oh, well, okay, some people probably hate Cavallano. I don't hate Cavallano. It's just, it's the default helmet. I associate that with the #1 emblem. Ooh, the Hollis shoulders, Anubis helmet, brush thread coating. Again, it's another basic one, but I think this one has a bit more flair to it, having the knife on the chest piece, having some shoulders that are a bit less common, having the fascinator helmet attachments. The visor, it's not the typical gold one, it's the one that's part of George's kit. But I like this. I think this is pretty clean. I'm going to give that an 8.5. I was going to give... an 8.5. An 8.5 I think is a pretty fair ranking. Estate Gold again. Fascinator on the Mark 7. Looks pretty good. Gold visor. Matches the coating nicely. Even the wrist attachment there. Matches... Everything matches pretty well. We'll give that an 8. Good build. I feel like I haven't been going over everyone's names. I'm sorry if I've missed your name. Next one's from Axel Carnage. Another Mirage build. I kind of like this, actually. The visor works pretty well on Deadeye because it looks like little lights. It looks less like a visor with little lights. That works. I like the shoulder pads. I like the chest piece. That's the best chest piece for the core, without a doubt. Utility piece also goes pretty well with the look. Pretty tanky looking Mirage Spartan. We're going to give that an 8. Yeah, we're going to give that an 8. I think that's a pretty good build. Sylvia Spores. Bunny ears with a purple visor. I was not expecting to click on that to see the bunny ears. That's so weird because it's such like a tactical, militaristic spawn, and it's got these glowing bunny ears, which does not make it look bad. It just conflicts so heavily, but it matches the visor. We're still going to give that 7.5. I'm not going to let the bunny ears give it a low score. I don't think that's fair. Squid Skip, Menachite, Silver Coating, the HCS Wheels one. But Farah and the Highcom shoulder just don't work. I think if it was just the Farah ones or just the Highcom ones, it'd be a lot better. Overall, though, colour coordination, really nice, very shiny. Silver Surfer looking Spartan. 7.5. I like it. DNCZZ with the, forgot the name of the coating against, Smellbringer coating. I remembered this time. Looks kind of cool. Matches the armor effect, to be fair. The dark visor also matches everything here. We'll give that a 7.5. Looks pretty good. Why did they mismatch with Highcom? Yeah, mismatching with Highcom. I wasn't... Oh, you hate the DP ones, don't you? Yeah. I don't mind type DP. I think it looks fine. How much longer till Discord? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a time estimation. So it's probably. I mean, we're only how long have we been doing this now? We're still a while off. There's 170 Twitter submissions. We're gonna be here for a while. But anyway, Luke Hutch, pretty generic build overall. Knife. We're gonna give that a 7. Big Daddy Sal. Like the shoulder pad choices. Deadeye with the coating. Timeless Gravel. Not a super common one, but still a very nice one. Fascinator helmet attachment. We're gonna give that an 8.5. That's a pretty good build. Domino red coating. Red. That's the one from the campaign. Knife chest piece. Don't know about the shoulder pad choices. I don't feel like they match the best. Overall, not a terrible build. Gonna give that a 6.5. Jack Door. This is a very generic reach build, I feel. Like, this is a very generic Mark 5B. I feel like you'd see someone with a high level in Halo Reach while playing that game, and the spawn would probably look like this. Not bad, not the best. We're going to give that a... Sorry, I'm freezing up. I don't know why I'm freezing up. I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to give that a 6. 10TK, granular coating. Okay, granular coating. Straight away, very flashy. Visor matches the coating nicely. Don't know about the armor choices. Asymmetry on them, not a huge fan of. Chest piece, also not a huge fan of. 6. Blomite head. Very big, chunky boy. Can't tell what the shoulder piece is. Chest piece does work with the coating and the overall appearance with the big tanky look. Normally don't like the knee pads, but it works with the appearance and even a glowing white visor, which actually doesn't conflict with the coating at all. We're going to give that an 8. That's pretty nice. Dax Venom. Okay, like that visor. I do like that visor. And it kind of matches with the coating. I like what he's gone for. Utility piece. Not utility piece. Armor effect I don't feel like goes with the wrist attachment very much. But overall, not a terrible build. Leon, please, you've been streaming for a year. Your family misses you. Your friends miss you. Anyway, you rated that granular chest the same as that Mark 5. I mean, I'm not going to rate a spawn low just because of the coating. Granular isn't the worst thing ever. I don't feel like it's fair to just dock a load of points because of one thing. Overall, it wasn't a terrible build. And I also ranked the reach one low just because... Anyway... Getting distracted. This is a 7.5. Not too bad. Not too bad. Kind of basic, but does some things that I feel like make it stand out a little bit more. Security. Amogos helmet. Epsilon Winter coating looks gorgeous. Matches nice with the black visor. Fascinator attachments on the security. Kind of cool. Love the shoulders. Knife chest piece works pretty well. I feel like bulkier shoulders work better with security. But not a bad build. Gonna give that 7.5. Guac. Okay. Very Master Chief inspired build. The only thing that ruins it for me is the Halo armor effect. But other than that, pretty solid build. Like the chest piece, like the shoulders, like the utility piece. Pretty good. 8 out of 10. ODST Sam Owens with a non-ODST Spartan. Visor choice coating, pretty nice to see on the Mark 5B. I feel like these aren't super common choices on that core. Security underrated. I love Infinite. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm praying you rate me highly. We've rated you, Owen. Yours was a bit earlier on. Yours was near the top. Sus Among Us. So true. I kind of like this, though. I kind of like that. It's a bit more unique. We're going to give that a 7.5. Nothing flashy, but definitely hyper lethal. I see it. I see the vision. We're going to give that 7.5. I like it. Thrasher OPL. Silver coating. Don't like that visor. I don't know why. Don't like that visor. The chest piece also not a huge fan of. Wrist attachment. I don't know if it's the best choice to go with this coating. Shoulders are decent, but just don't match the chest piece. That's a 6, unfortunately. Rikshasa build. Very evil Rikshasa build. Red visor. Red coating. Looks good, though. Matches the chest piece. Everything matches nicely. Good color coordination. 8 out of 10. Respect it. Spartan Gaming from an Odd Fox. Decent armor piece overall. Match the coating nice. The purple visor doesn't conflict. Actually adds a nice bit of flair. pops because of the coating. We're gonna give that 7.5. I'm sorry that I'm rushing through so many of them. It's just we have so many. I'm trying to work out how many we have. A lot. I know we have a lot, and I know people are getting really angsty. I'm late to the party. Have you gone over the Discord submissions yet? No, we're not even close. These Mark 5Bs are mostly boring. That's the issue with the core, though. I don't think it's that the... Some of them have been a bit boring, that is true. But I think it's just the fact that the core doesn't have a ton, because it feels almost entirely restricted to just armor that was released in Reach. So... once you've seen, like, some of the Mark 5B spawns, a lot of them look the same. This one's an exception, though, because the coating trace and the visor trace definitely aren't something that you'd see very often on the Mark 5B. Honestly, it's kind of cool to see these. It's cool to see some of the newer coatings on the Mark 5B, rather than just the generic cadet coatings that most people tend to use, or the Noble Team ones. I would say Reach armor's bad. Reach armor's pretty damn good. A lot of Infinite's armor is just development of Reach's armor. I just think it's one of them, like, you know, everyone's seen it for the past decade. Green Mine Rocks. It was pretty good. If we're on about your Reach one, it's pretty good. I like this though. Yeah, I mean, some of the choices are a bit generic. The security shoulder pad with a knife. The scarf, but I like the scarf. I'm very biased. I love the scarf. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Pretty good. You know what? 8.5. I'm gonna give that an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, he's provided a few screenshots here for Bithius. I like that. It looks very saucy. Okay. Coating's definitely not a super common choice for Yoroi. Don't think it's the best for Yoroi, but I do kind of like how it makes the mouth in Yokai green. Honestly, not too bad. It stands out. How do you enter? You kind of missed your chance for that, unfortunately. Submissions were open on Twitter and Discord for about just over a week. I did make a couple of posts about it and stuff, but that has passed. You'll have to wait until the next one, which won't be for a while, unfortunately. The tournament's next. At 6K, we're doing a tournament. We're doing a 4v4 tournament. Start putting your teams together. Did I rate that one? 8 out of 10. I think I forgot to rate it. MoneyBurn52. Lux helmet with the COVID mask, the radio shoulder piece, the Locust shoulder piece. Very common choices, but they do look good. The pipes. Hazmat coating, though, I believe. I can't tell entirely. That could just be... No, it's definitely the hazmat one. You can tell from the materials, Leon. Don't lie. I like it. Not the best. 6.5. Yeah, I can tell he's gone for like a hazmat look on Locust, on Rakshasa, sorry, with having the mask and the hazmat coating. I get what he's gone for. So it's from Ness. Covenant front lines, the blood splatter coating with the leaky seals. I do feel like the visor and the armor effect aren't the best fit for this coating. I also don't know about this coating on hazmat, but it's not too bad. I'll give that a 6.5. Well, yeah, I've seen the new Twitch drops, the weapon coatings. Imagine some of the elite customization we could have had with elite armor. Yeah, that would have been cool. I feel kind of left out because I haven't seen any announcements on the YouTube side for this. There's been 2, and I announced it in 2 shop videos. Yeah, I posted 2 community posts about it on YouTube. I mentioned it in last week's shop video, and I mentioned that well, to be fair, I mentioned it last week's shop video, and I mentioned in this week's shop video that the stream was today. But I have mentioned it plenty on YouTube. I also believe I probably mentioned it in last week's stream. It's been mentioned, and obviously we've done this at every milestone. We've done it at 1,000, we've done it at 2,000, we've done it at 3 and 4. I try my best to let everyone know. Sometimes people just miss it. But I do everything I can to let people know. It's funny, I was seeing other vids of him looking at Spartans just to see this stream. I did rate that one, didn't I? I can't remember what I rated it, but I think I did. I wish I was good as Sniper as my Spartan looks. I do like the Sniper look he's gone for, but the shoulders I do not feel like are the best choice. Utility piece matches the coating. Wrist attachments and armor effect do conflict with the coating though. Other than that, it's not too bad. 6 out of 10. Spartan 258. I've saw an Autumn on Mark 5B. Okay, you love to see it. Red visor actually complements the coating pretty nicely too. I like the shoulder pad choices, not super common to see. Wrist attachment, everything pretty nice. That is another 8.5. Coconut Wolf. Another Mirage Spartan. This one does feel like the most basic. I don't know, there's just something about it. But overall, not bad. Helmet attachment, to be fair, I say basic. That's not fair. I don't think it's fair to say it's basic, because it isn't. However, armor effect... But, other than the armor effect, I think it's pretty nice. I like the shoulders. Again, he's gone for the same thing with the visor, where it looks like LEDs. It looks like little lights. I like it. I think I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think upon first glance, I was like, no, that's kind of basic, but I think it was just the coating. It's just the coating that I think, I don't know. I like brush tread. I'm not saying I don't. It's just kind of basic. Okay. He's using the eye armor effect, which actually works pretty nice with Stormfall, which is pretty interesting. I actually like that, because it looks like it's actually coming off of the helmet, like the helmet's actually emitting it. Chest piece and knee pads do actually work pretty well with the coating, and the overall build, give that an 8. We'll give that an 8, which is crazy, because I hate Stormfall. But no, we're going to give that an 8. It's not bad. Spartan Strike, Covenant Frontlines coating, chest piece does conflict with it a little. Kind of like the visor choice, though. I think that works pretty well. We'll give that 7 out of 10. All reliable. Yeah. Again, it's just really basic. It's just a really basic Mark 5 spawn. Not bad, just basic. We'll give that 7 out of 10. There's just not a ton to say about it that I feel like hasn't already been said about some other Spartans. I think Sakurada. I forgot how weird Mirage's legs are. That's so true. The Covenant frontline coating is a tease, man. Kind of wild you took... kind of a wild ride you took me rating my Mirage. Oh, man. Yeah, but upon first glance I was like, this is really generic. And then I looked at it for more than 2 seconds. I was like, never mind. Blitz and Omega. Okay. Normally I don't like that coating, but this works. It works nicely. I like the shoulders. The shoulders seem to work pretty well with Talon. The black visor, the stance helps sell me on it. We're going to give that an... I'm feeling very inclined to give that a 9. I'm going to give that a 9. I know that's probably going to be a very hot take. I like that. It's creative. It's different. Everything works. Everything fits together nicely. I like it. UNSC Helljumper up next. I should probably remember the people that I give 9s to. However, I've already forgotten everyone's names. But I'll remember. I should have mentioned this at the beginning. The winners will not be announced in the stream. As you can imagine, if anyone watched the last one, you'll know that won't be the case. There'll be a separate video announcing the winners at a later date. I want to get that done as soon as possible. However, you might have to wait a week and a bit because I'm going on holiday soon. But I'm going to hopefully make sure that winners video isn't just a video announcing the winners, but genuinely another entertaining piece of content. You'll just have to wait and see. Like the shoulders, but the chest piece is too bulky for this build. Same with the wrist attachments and the knee pads. Okay, I guess if anything, it's a really bulky spawn with really non-bulky shoulders. Color coordination solid, but the helmet attachment with Firefall, not a huge fan of. Gonna give that a 6. I think if it was some bigger shoulders, it'd probably be a bit higher. John, aka Yods. This is, again, such a generic looking Mark 5B, in the sense that it's like, this is what you see all the sweats use in Reach. Which isn't bad, it's just, I've seen it before, you know? We're gonna give that a 6. That is as generic as it comes with Mark 5B. Ferroflex. Okay. I know we've seen Covenant Frontlines quite a lot, but the visor choice... Covenant Frontlines looks pretty good on Chimera. That looks pretty good. It looks pretty good on Chimera. Shoulder pad choice, kind of like. Normally I'm not a fan of Chimera, but this looks good. This looks good. Mero, yeah, Mero is the best Chimera helmet. Even the visor matches the extra details on the. I can give that a 9, and that will be the only Chimera spawn I think that I'll ever see that gets a high rating. We're giving that a 9. That looks good. that's nice. Drawable, it's not bad. I know that reaction makes it sound like it's bad, but this is as generic as it comes with Rikshasa Spartans. The generic shoulders, the Atreus helmet with the helmet attachment. I get what the look he's going for. It's just so basic. It's been done already, you know? So I'm going to give that a 7, just because of how basic it is. Avery up next. Another pretty generic looking reach spawn. It's this shoulder combo. It's almost always this shoulder combo. The flaming head. You know, this is probably exactly how spawn looked in reach, which is fine. Don't worry, I won't need to write the names down. I'll go through, and because obviously it's not going to be everyone that gets a 9 is guaranteed to win it. It's the top 5. So I'll need to just look through and be like, this person got a high rating. This person I liked a bit more than that one. We're going to go at 6. Imperial Legion, I think this isn't... I think I've just realised that every single thumbnail spawn is a Twitter submission. I did download ones from the Discord, but I guess they just didn't crop as well. Anubis Firefall Mark 7 have to be some of the most common submissions. I keep seeing the Mark 7 core. Yeah, I mean, the Mark 7 is, but that's just because it has the most options, which, like, it doesn't surprise me that Mark 7 just has so many more options. Anubis is a popular helmet. I mean, it looks really good. It was in Halo 5. It's popular in Halo 5. And the generic Mark 7, I mean, again, it's a good-looking helmet. I'm not surprised it's so common. It does make you wish you'd see more, but... yeah, I don't know. I feel like at least with the Mark 7, you have more armor choices overall and more coating choices to still make it look unique and still stand out from the competition. I hate Reach Recon. I hate how small it is. It looks so tiny. I prefer Halo 3 Recon. I think Halo 3 Recon's better. Honestly, do I prefer Gen 2 Recon? I feel like I can't answer that without getting executed. I know you're a Halo YouTuber, but can you play GTA 5 story online? I can, but I'm not going to. Vice choice works pretty well. Honestly, this isn't the best Mirage one we've seen. I do like the helmet. I do like the visor choice with this coating. I think it fits nicely. Chest piece also works pretty well. We'll give that a 7. Smelly Sam up next. Purple visor actually kind of goes kind of hard. 7 out of 10. Devin up next. Cavallano with Fascinator. We love the Fascinator helmet attachment. We love the Fascinator helmet attachment. Awful opinion, go back to 2007. I actually prefer Trailblazer over Reach Recon, if I'm being completely honest. I would like to be able to use the Reach helmet in the Mark 7 core. I wish we had cross core. It would make these rating streams, videos, whatever, so much more difficult. That, overall, I like the coating choice, I like the visor choice. We're going to give that a 7.5. Another Deathly Poison one. These shoulders, I'm not a huge fan of these shoulders. I feel like something a little bit bigger would have gone better with the chest piece. Leaky Seals does match the coating really nicely. Overall, not too bad. There's just something so basic looking about it. But I don't think it's bad. We will give that an 8 out of 10. No, I'm going to have to lower that to a 7.5. I'm sorry. I'm going to give that a 7.5. Pugwash 1. Another Mirage build. I actually didn't realise there was so many Mirage spawns. That's kind of cool to see. Steel Blue. Gold. The chest piece with the gold. In the armor, we'll give that a 5.5. We'll give that a 5.5. Jixel Fish. Smellbringer. Firefall, Red Visor goes nicely with Smellbringer. This is kind of basic just because like there isn't like a chest piece or anything. Not that there needs to be. He's got an emblem there, which does add a bit of extra flair. DP knee pads. Overall, not bad. Not bad. 8.5. 8.5. Kind of basic, but I respect it. I dig it. Elite Spartan. I can hardly tell what's going on because he is in lava. But that is because he's using the lava coating. I get what he's gone for thematically with the screenshot. I thought my was going to give him the win with this. Oh, what? The green one? Just his spawn is very solid. Was that the last one we just looked at? My brain's too enough for me. Oh, yeah. Just his spawn is very solid, yeah. I don't know, it's so hard to tell. I can't see the shoulders. Like, I cannot tell what shoulder's being used. The chest piece is the one from the event. The helmet's the one from the event. The helmet attachment was also from the event. We're going to give that a 5. We're going to give that a 5. Lava coating, I know like a lot of people really like it, but I'm just not a huge fan. I'm just not a huge fan. It's sad there's no OPI yet. I guess it's just not a super common coating. I mean, when it was new, I feel like everyone was using it, but Fallout New Vegas is better than Better than what? Highlight steel coating with Stormfall without the attachment. It's not terrible though. Wrist attachment kind of conflicts with the overall look. I'm not a huge fan of that wrist attachment. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Potatoes. I'm pronouncing that wrong more than likely. It's not too bad. It wasn't a bad build. There's just, you know... It's just, Stormfall. He looks like a frog. This is kind of cool though. This one, I mean, high comp looks so much better when you're just using high comp and it's gold. It gives it an almost honor guard look. And this does have an honor guard look to it. Enigma with the attachment, always nice to see. I used to hate Enigma. During the flight, I really did not like Enigma. I want a redemption resend for when you come across my Spartan. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. I'm sorry. Have they said anything about crosscut? Not in a while. Stormfall with Basel would have been a better look. I don't know, it would have conflicted with too much of the coating. This is bulky, but, like, he's gone for a bulky look, so, like, I'm not going to critique it for being bulky. He's gone for a theme, and I can respect that theme. Overall, are we rating Discord right? No, this is Twitter. Oh, X, this is X. I want to see you play every Halo game. I've done that. Not to brag or anything, but my spawn drip is 100% going to be an 11. Anyway, I don't mind that. I think that's an 8 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. It's very pink. It's very pink. Chest piece choice, not a huge fan of. Other than that, it's pretty nice. Knee pads, though. Would take too long. 7 out of 10! Sergio. Watchdog coating, always cool to see. I would have preferred if you just used high comp or that shoulder. The asymmetry on them I just don't think works. Black visor, Basel attachment works nicely. Chest piece, decent choice. Wrist attachment, not terrible. Utility piece also goes with it kind of well. We will give that a 7. Again, another very generic Rikshasa build. He's definitely got. He's an ODST Rikshasa Spartan. I see that. I respect that. But these armor choices are just so common. It's always the same helmets. It's always the same shoulder pads. And I'm guilty of it. I use the Locust shoulder pad. And what other one do I use? I can't remember. But I don't use the Rikshasa core enough. It's good. Like, it's a good Spartan. It's just so generic. But I do think this is a bit better than some of the other ones. Just because of the use of the coating, we're going to give that an 8 out of 10. Okay, another granular coating submission. Visor, same visor that the last one used, but that's because they match pretty well. I do feel like overall the armor choices are a bit better. He's gone for that chest piece with the gold bits, which doesn't conflict super heavily, but does a little bit. We'll give that a 6. I like simplicity. Okay, me too sometimes, occasionally. It's like an ODST with the Mark V helmet. Visor choice, not super common, works really nicely with the coating. We will give you a 7 out of 10, my friend. James is up next with another very generic Mark 5B. Blue steel coating, blue visor. Color coordination's nice. Wrist attachment, color coordination also works with another 6.5 out of 10. Mark 5B fit. Midnight coating, pretty nice. Black visor, it goes with the coating nicely. Overall, armor choices super duper common, as you can see. Security shoulder pad, Mark 5 shoulder pad, or Mark 6, I can't remember. But you get my point. It was from the cookies, yes. They didn't release that over in the UK, which makes me really sad. How do you guys take these photos? You can screenshot on the Xbox. Why is my brain turning off? I'm forgetting how to say numbers, unfortunately. I've completely forgot how to spell numbers. I've forgot how to... 6 out of 10. He's got toes! Whose toes are those? Visor choice with the coating, I don't know, with this chest piece. I think if he had any other chest piece, it wouldn't be as bad. With that chest piece specifically, it just looks a bit gross. I am turning into a caveman, that's what these spawn ratings does to you. Armor effect does go kind of well with it though, but overall, not a huge fan of that. We're going to give that 5 out of 10. Optimus Chief rocking Clonely Bear. It's an interesting one. Visor choice matches the coating, not a huge fan of the coating. Armor effect, again, kind of matches, just not a huge fan of the overall design. And the Clonely Bear just feels so random. It just feels so random here. But it does look unique. It does look unique. We'll give that a 5.5. Next one's from Jay. Cambion helmet, the skull shoulder, which honestly isn't as common as you would think it would be. The Wolfang chest piece, the skull shoulders are starting to seem pretty common. Not bad. Good colour coordination. 7.5. Tried to equip too much. Yeah, this one's just got so much stuff going on. It's got too much going on. Congrats on reaching 5k. Thank you so much. Skull shoulder. One from Alpha Pack event, Wolfang. I love how I've just said these aren't super common, and then the submission straight after also had them. I like this helmet. This helmet's so underrated. It's a nice helmet. I like it. I like it. 8 out of 10. Give that an 8. Be careful not to cut yourself on all this edge. At least he's aware. At least he's aware that it's a very edgy Spartan. He's got all the blades. He's got all the knives. White visor on Cambion. Brush tread coating. Very generic shoulder pads, unfortunately. However, the helmet does make it stand out just a little tiny bit more. When you go to the Discord, I'll scroll all the way to the top and then scroll down. That guy used to rock the Emil helmet, probably. I'm getting sweaty. My ass is getting sweaty. Feeling really uncomfortable in my chair. I was sitting there too long. Yeah, it's always the same sides, but that's because the radio isn't on the other one, so no one ever uses the other side. But we will give that a 7. Requite. Highlight Steel. Coating match is nice. He's even got a matching Bulldog. How cute. 8 out of 10. I like it. Again, these shoulders look so much better when you're just using these shoulders, and when they've got a bit of gold, it makes you look like a bit of an honor guard. He's got the knife, he's got gloves that match the shoulder pads, he's got the Platinum Anniversary coating with a visor that also matches. I think it's the visor that actually came with the high com shoulders. Not too bad. 7.5 out of 10. Same shoulders. Flipped around this time, but the same shoulders. Coating's a bit more unique, but he is still using the Mark V, and some very, 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 very generic choices for the Mark V B core. I get it. Again, I'm pretty guilty when it comes to my Mark V, but I also don't really use that core. We'll give that a 7 out of 10. Magpie, you should just skip the Twitter uses. But some of these have been really good. What do you mean? Oh, well, isn't this interesting? This is very similar to the one we gave a 9 to. But I feel like the shoulder pad choices and stuff are just worse. I do like the screenshots he's taken. We're going to give that... We're going to give that 7.5. This one I feel like just has a bit too much going on with the asymmetric shoulders, the wrist attachment. They're both similar. They're both good. I still think this is a nice Chimera build. I just don't think this is as good as the last one. But it looks nice. Like, okay, I'll give it an 8. I feel like a 7.5 isn't fair. I think that's a bit too low. We'll give that an 8. It's very similar to the last one, but I just don't think it's as good. How far in are we? We're like an hour in. Bit more than an hour, just over an hour. Purple guy. No, we're not on that one yet. We're not on that one yet. I haven't skipped too far ahead, have I? Carlos Riviera. Very gold, very shiny. The butter coating. I hate this coating. But the armor effect matches. Okay, no, Space Station, I'm kidding. I don't hate it. There's no one from Space Station watching. I don't hate the coating. This is funny because he's got the Space Station coating within the face sniper. Overall, colour coordination's nice. High-com works nicely with it. It looks like... Uh-oh. Are we back? It just said reconnection successful. Are we back? Oh my lord. Don't do this to me. Okay. We're back. that would... Oh my god. Bro, I would have cried. Monarch coating. Really rare to see. I like the colour coordination. I like the stuff going on here. 8 out of 10. Oh my god. Bro, that... Oh. You didn't miss any because I was too busy crying over the fact the stream died. Oh, this is okay. I don't really know what to say. Shoulder pad choice is a decent, Visor's a nice choice. I feel like I'm getting really sloppy with the rating. I don't want to be getting sloppy with the ratings. I just don't know what to say about it. I just really, it's not bad. I don't know. 7 out of 10. Very edgy, very fiery. Red steel splinter, red visor. I can't see half of you spawn. Okay, that's not true. I can literally tell what shoulder that is and what chest piece that is. Robot legs. Okay, interesting choice. 6.5. Laurel's with Deathly Poison is a big no. Wrist attachment I don't think works super well with this coating. Carrier, honestly, it's interesting to see a carrier build. He's got the visor that also came with carrier, which does kind of match the coating. I don't think it's the best choice, but nah, I'm not a huge fan of that. We'll give that a 5.5. Eagle Strike Spawn. Is this the first Eagle Strike submission? It looks good though. Red eyes, armatures. It looks good. We'll give that an 8.5. It's a pretty nice one. Hiding Fire. Finally, the best fracture. No, we've already seen the best fracture. I don't know what you're talking about. Steel Pot. Okay, I like this. Silver visor. I can't remember what the visor is, but I feel like I've never ever seen anyone use that, so this is kind of cool to see. Shoulder pads match nicely with the coating. Again, going for a bit of a bulky honor guard look. We'll give that 7.5. JCC Punisher. Actually different shoulder pads. He's got sniper ones, he's got the wolf shoulder. Not a huge fan of the wolf shoulder. Leaky Seals does not match this coating. It does not match this coating at all. It wasn't Grayskull. It's got the lines, the pattern. It might have been like something armadillo. It wasn't sardonic either. Look at that. A 5. Look at that 5. Just recreating my reach Spartan. I can tell. Cyan coating. Shoulder pad choices is just a bit basic. Overall, this is just as basic as they get, really, isn't it, with Mark 5B? I don't mean that as an insult. How many more Twitter submissions are there? I don't know. Probably a lot. We're going to be here for a while, but you should have all known that based on the fact the last stream was 4 hours long, and now we have more subs, which therefore means we have more submissions. Give that 6. Medic Spawn, okay. And then the Laurels kind of just take me out of the theme. But they do match the coating, to be fair. They do match the coating. Overall, decent armor choices. Wrist attachment, I don't think is the best. Just because, like, the gold, the shininess. I feel like without the armor effect and the wrist attachment, this would look a lot better, and he would achieve the theme a lot better. We're going to have to give that a 6. Have you done the Discord one yet? No, I have not. You're shocked at the sheer amount of submission. Like I said, there was like 170. Wait, can we still submit? No. No, unfortunately not. That's the same. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you sent it again because you accidentally sent it twice. I love how my notifications just keep going up and up on Twitter too as we're going along. It's kind of funny. I don't think this is as good as the last Kerberos one. Not a massive fan of this, in all honesty. 6 out of 10. The coating's nice to see. It's a bit less common, but overall not a huge fan of that. Is it Twitter first then Discord? Yes, it is. Don't like the chest piece. Visor and armor effect kind of go together. Wrist attachment does clash with the coating and the overall design a little bit, but not a ton like some of the others. We'll go at 7. Been a lot of 7s. Why does it remind me of Ubernick? Yeah, I see it. Bulky Spartan using Firefall in orange. But like you got baby hands. Oh, you know about the Eagle Strike one or the thing one? I think I should have used my Cyberpunk Chimera, purple coating and purple visor effects instead of Rampart Chimera. Instead of Rampant Chimera, right. By the way, guys, anyone notice we got the chat on the stream? You can see the chat on the stream. Isn't that cool? Guys? How much better is already stream stuff? Teehee. How many is left? Should we scroll through and have a look? So, Silent Mob. Don't let me forget where we are. Silent Mob. Oh, okay. We're almost done. With... Oh, wait. Hang on. I spoke too soon. Silent Mob. Guys, can I just quickly go to the toilet, please? I'm dying. I need the toilet. I need the toilet. Silent mob. Okay, hang on. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just getting to the toilet. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, hang on. I'll play music. We're back. Hello, we're back. Sorry. No, I didn't just dip because I saw a bunch of submissions. I dipped because I really need the toilet and realised I've got to wait until we get through all those submissions before I can actually take a break. Because we have something for the midway point. But don't worry about that yet. Okay. Silent Mob. Shoulder pad choices, pretty good. Orange visor. Line break is not super common helmet. Love how it looks with the attachment too. 8 out of 10. Reach recon. Okay. We like the coating. Forgotten Sands, I think. Visor choice works really well with it. Is that the default reach visor? Wow. Okay, Hawkeye, that's rough, bro. I missed the old red versus blue newer season stock. Yeah, I think everything after season 13 went kind of downhill. I'm ready to get destroyed by Magpie in the chat. Has anyone brought the Cosmic Dawn bundle? Which one's Cosmic? Oh, no, I have not. I'm tempted to buy Otomosho. What does everyone think? I might buy Otomosho, knowing damn well I won't use any of the armor, and I just want it to take cool screenshots for thumbnails. Yeah, I think it's the default Mark 5B visor. You know what? Look at that 9. That one's pretty damn clean. I like it. Amuga spawn. It looks like a scuba diver. Which, you know, is, I feel like the point? Probably. You've probably just been stupid, Leon. It looks like a scuba diver, though. I'll give it a 7. It's pretty unique. I like the coating choice, armor choices overall. Wrist attachment does conflict with it a little. But overall, I like that. We'll give that a 7. Next one from Ed. Wrist attachment and armor effect do conflict with the look a little. I do like how the blue visor looks on this coating. I think they do complement each other really nicely. Overall, not the best, not the worst. 7.5. X-Chick Intended. Very red. Mark 5 Zeta. That's not... Yeah, okay. Those are different shoulders. He's got asymmetrical shoulders. It's red. It's red. It's red. Scuba Steve is disappointed. We'll be on the Discord soon enough. We'll give that a 6. It's okay. It's not bad. Pizza Slug up next. Pizza Slug, I think, won one of these before with a Mark 5B spawn. You know what though? I like that. I like the shoulder pads. I like the chest piece. It's pretty good. Pizza Slug knows how to make a good spawn. Manichite. I mean, the shoulder pieces aren't too common. They work really well with this. We will give that... I'm very inclined to... Yeah, we'll give that a 9. I like how that looks. Dr. Chris H. With a Mirage spawn. It's very zoomed in. The white coating that came out at the beginning of the season. Bala helmet attachment, chest piece. 6.5. 6.5. Next one is from Loop. Cambion. Helmets are... the shoulder pads are almost super generic. I did rate Pizza Slug. What did... I just gave him a 9. Yeah, I gave him a 9. Did I not say that out loud? I'm convinced I said that out loud. Halo 4, great game. On God. Give that a 7.5. Yeah, okay. We'll give it a 7.5. I've said it now. 10 Spartan. Okay. Default helmet with the attachment. This stance isn't the best for showcasing a Spartan. I love that chest piece. Love the coating. They're the ones I use. Shoulder pads are the ones with Commage. Not a huge fan. Swords look cool. Commage knee pads. 7 out of 10. Okay, that's an interesting one. Soldier Spartan, Epsilon Winter looks nice. Chest piece is nice. Visor matches nicely. Fascinating helmet attachment and utility piece also complement the look overall. Interesting to see him not use any shoulder pads, but it works. It does genuinely work here. I'm gonna give that an 8. Chimera Spawn. Okay. He looks deadly. He looks devious. Armor effect matches the look overall. I do wish there was at least one screenshot in the armor hole, but this looks kind of cool. I like how the armor effect looks with the coating, with the red lines and everything. Overall, pretty decent look. We will give that... We'll give that an 8.5. Yeah, we'll give that an 8.5. Okay, he's trying to sort of recreate his reach look. The black visor, Mark 5B, sniper shoulders. Not too bad. We'll give that an 8. Why the hell not? Oozing light from my leaky seals. Okay, I like the coordination between the visor and the armor effect. Decent armor choices. It's pretty good. 8.5. 8.5. Temptonic. I can't see half the Spartan. He's got a Conmage shoulder, he's got leaky seals, he's got the Evangelion coating. Conmage helmet, black visor. Don't know what chest piece, don't know what the other shoulder pad is, don't know what knee pads. Okay, I do know what knee pads, I can just about tell. One of the ones from the event. Rates is back. I can't give him these back shots, bro. He's giving me no, okay, I'm not saying that. The back review. It's hard to rate that. We'll give that a 6. Shadow Yokai. Okay. Primal Glory, red visor, red armor effect. They complement each other nicely. Solid color coordination. The cat is on for me, but I'm not going to let that affect the rating at all. Only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the chest piece. I think it's a very bulky chest piece with some non-bulky armor. I just think it pops out too much. With overall, like, you know, the chest, the shoulders, the knee pads and stuff being some of the more slimmer options. But overall, not a bad Spartan. We'll give that an 8. I think overall there's some really good choices. It's cool to see. What's the helmet? Volans. It's not a super common choice. Not one of my favorites, but it's not a common choice, so it's always cool to see. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of the chest piece. I think if the chest piece was something a bit slimmer, I think that'd probably be a bit higher. I'm a 5k up next with a Tenrai build. Kawari helmet, purple visor, actually matches really nicely with the Wet Crow coating. He's got the new wrist attachment there, the swords, the dragon shoulders. Looking at his iPad, we will give that an 8. Big thinker helmet. Danny up next. This is the Fnatic Season 2 coating. I mean, the Banished Emblem I kind of like on there. Flaming Head doesn't conflict it. This is one of the instances where I really wish we had the option for coloured attachments, because I think if that was black rather than grey, it would look so much better on here. But we'll still give that a 7. I think overall that's not too bad. I think it would look a lot better if we had coloured attachments. It's a very bulky one. Okay, he's a very chunky boy. Chest piece, shoulder pads match nicely. Bassel on the helmet also looks pretty good. Wrist attachment, knee pads all fit together with the Luke. When the hell are we getting to Discord G's? Probably when we have gotten through all the Twitter ones. But that's just a guess. Anyway, overall, decent build. We'll give that an 8. I like that. Watchful Goose up next. Okay. Have we? I want to say we've only seen like one other Hazmat Spartan, if any. I feel like we've seen one. I love those shoulders though. These are the best ones for Hazmat. I'm just not buying the bundle. Chest piece is nice. Helmet's cool. I just hate the part that looks like lips here. It looks like something that'd be designed by HR Geiger. Overall though, decent build. We'll give that a 7 out of 10. Eye Whiskey. He's got the Thug Life glasses, Talon helmet. Not a fan of High-Con with these. Chest piece coating, not terrible choices. Not my personal favourites, but not too bad. Good colour coordination overall. We'll give that a 5.5. I'll give that 5.5. Random 4008. Okay, that's interesting. He's using that helmet attachment on Firefall. That's not something you see every day. Not a massive fan of the helmet attachment, to be fair. The shoulders look good, though. Chest piece, not a massive fan of. He's got the Amogus gloves. We'll give that a 6. Short mining operator. ODST shoulder pad, recon, blue visor. Goes okay with the coating. Overall, not a bad look. We'll give that a 6. And I never expect to see so many Firefall with the pilot shoulders. It's because they work really well together, though. They work really well together. People love ODSTs. Okay, he's shiny. He's red. He's scully. A lot of skulls. A lot of teeth. Flaming armor effect does actually match the coating pretty well. Shoulder pads, you know, they're not generic. I would argue these are not generic. Thank you for the $1 donation, Russian. Did I skip one? I don't think so. No, I went through all them. We will give that a 7 out of 10. Ian Brandon Anderson. Okay, this is a bit basic. Okay, he's actually using the radio shoulder without the radio. That's nice. Instant double point just for that. He's got the blades. He's got Locust. We'll give that a 7 out of 10. This one's from Cognito, Anubis build. Okay, I like the coating choice. Chest piece doesn't really work the best with the shoulders. I do feel like they conflict each other quite a bit. Not a bad build by any means. I'll give that a 7.5. He evades his taxes. That's cool. That's cool. Magpie being biased now. Wait, what have I done to be biased? Well, what have I done to be biased? Ain't no way, bro. Let's see. We'll later Halo 4. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. Wait, what have I done? That's most season 1 spawn I've seen. Yeah, that is a very season 1 spawn. Actually, every single piece bar the gloves. Gloves were released season 2, right? God, it's been so long. It's been so long. Gloves and visor, I think, was season 2, but everything else was season 1. 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's an 8 out of 10. I like that. Good coating. Nice visor choice. Overall, pretty solid. 8 out of 10. Next one's from Crane. This is... Okay, we've seen a couple now. Purple visor with like a coating similar to this or the same as this. Shoulder pad choices, not my personal favourite. No, I like the Warmaster one. Don't like the default shoulder that much. And I feel like as an asymmetric build, not the best. Chest piece and knee pads, not a huge fan of. And I think with it not being like a super bulky shoulder, I've already mentioned I'm not a massive fan of Firefall with this attachment just because it gives it like a bit of a double chin. We will give that a 6 out of 10. Death Killer 3636 Deadeye. Okay. Flaming Shoulders works pretty well with this coating. The visor matches it nicely. The emblem also matches the overall colour scheme. Not a massive fan of the knee pads, but I do like the build overall. He's gone for a theme. He's achieved that theme well. We'll give that an 8 out of 10. I think that's not too bad. When Crosscore comes out, I'm going to win. Visor doesn't win. Which one are we talking about? The purple. Oh, the purple. 6 out of 10. Another Mirage one, very tanky Mirage one. That chest piece is decent. Red Steel Splinter, visor, armor effect. Actually matches the coating pretty well. Not too bad. Not too bad. 7 out of 10. Jerome. Dragon Shoulders, Kabuto Helmet, Gold Visor. Everything matches color-wise. Pretty damn good color coordination. He's using the Judgment Mantle. No. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Jimmy. Okay. Alloy 76 coating. I like the shoulder pad choices. I like the visor choice. Overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Pretty generic as far as Mark 7 goes. But I do kind of like it. We're going to give that a 7.5. Jason Vasquez. Okay. Rick Chasser. He's got a local shoulder, but then he's using that shoulder, which isn't very common. The other knife. The banished knife. Some blades, Lakuza helmet, gold coating with Cadet Grey. Cadet Grey looks so much better on Rick Chasser than any other core, and I don't know why. We'll give that an 8. I like that. Another Mirage from Roach. This one is a little more generic. Not generic. Generic isn't the right word. It's a bit more basic. I love Extend It with the attachment, though. That is my current favourite helmet on Mirage. Brush tread coating looks sweet. Same shoulder pads that most of the others have used. Wrist attachment, not a massive fan of. That wrist attachment I just think looks way too big. But overall, I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I like the red visor. And then I think this is the last one from Party Shrimp. Another really tanky one with Trend Lock, gold visor, matches the coating. Coating isn't a very common choice. But I respect the look. I respect the look. We will give that an 8 out of 10. And that is our final... That's the final test submission. So we're going to take a short break. I know I just took a toilet break, but we're going to take a short break while I get everything ready for the Discord ones. So we will be back in a moment. Oh, hey, Spoopy. Want to see my cool mug?
Sure, where is it?
It's right here on this table.
Wow, that's a pretty cool mug. Where did you get it from?
Well, I'm glad you asked. This is Dreamair, a small business that focuses on selling high-quality personalised gifts such as mugs, glasses, door knockers, and more. You can find them over on Facebook at Dreamair Ltd or on Instagram at Dreamair Shop, and you can even check out their website to see the various products they have to offer.
Oh hey there, I'm painting a mug. As you can see, it's very on brand for the Magpie Leon channel. This is the Paint Your Own mug set. So you can paint whatever you want on there. It does come with a few ideas. You could paint some more cool flowers, or you could paint your own Spartan, which is what I've gone for. This will be my second magpie unlock. Anyway,
we tried our best to get it as close to the channel logo as possible. Obviously, some of the colours aren't entirely accurate. We put a bit more red on there. But I don't think I've done a terrible job with the painting. Yes, I'm being a little biased. So it's a day later, and you can see the mug is finished. Personally, I think it looks pretty good. My girlfriend did the drawing, I did the painting, and I don't think it's turned out too bad. You can order your own paint your own mug kit or any of the various other products they have to offer over on their website. And obviously with the mug kit you can paint whatever you want. I just chose to paint my logo as that felt like it made sense, and to be fair, it was a lot of fun to do. And if you do plan on ordering anything, you can use code MAGPIE at the checkout for 15% off your order. So make sure to check Dreamair out. I will leave a link to their website in the description. But anyway, I just want to give them a massive thank you for sponsoring this stream.
So, I can paint my own mug too?
Yep.
Cool.
Together we fight for honor, for respect, for our people. We do not bow, not for the Covenant, not for the UNSC, not for the demons. Against all odds, the banished prevail.
back. Don't worry, we're back. Hang on. Hello. Sorry. Yeah, no, I was getting a drink and stuff. I needed a minute. When you talk about spawns for like 2 hours straight, sometimes you just need a second. You just need a second to recollect your thoughts. What did everyone think of the sponsor? The mug. I'll show you the mug. I want to show you the mug. Everyone just wants me to do the Discord submissions, but I want to show you the mug because I'm really proud of the mug. Look, guys. It's the mug. Real. Look, it's a mug. It's a cup. It's a cup. It's a mug. Hang on. Cup. Mug. The logo that I painted this. How cool. Cheers, Keegan. I appreciate you. I know people see ads and they'll cry. But it was actually kind of fun to make, so I don't mind. Wouldn't it be really cool if they started selling Magpyleon mugs? Ha ha ha! Wouldn't that be really cool and funny if that happened soon? Anyway, let's carry on with submissions. Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying because half the names are like half cut off on Discord for some reason. Lick the mug. You want me to lick the mug? I was going to for a second there, but I've put it back over there now. Congrats on the spawns, Magpie. Thank you, Noble6 from Halo Reach. Okay. War Master attachment on Meta Chat is pretty nice. Magpie stash jars? What? Highlight steel, shoulder pads, I like the shoulders. Wrist attachment kind of conflicts a little, and I don't think this chest piece works the best with the shoulders or the helmet. Also don't like the knee pads. Visor doesn't conflict with it too much, but I feel like there is much better options to go with this coating. Might probably better release me from my cage after helping with Mishiminas. Nuh-uh, go back to Mishima making minion. Don't do me dirty this time. Got slammed hard with a hard 7 during 3K. 7 isn't a bad rating. Where can I order a mug? The Dreamer, the link to their website's in the description. If anyone wants to check it out. And use code MAGPIE for 15% off your order. Anyway. Capping K-bar, you're gonna get so mad at me for this. I'm gonna have to give that 7. GT, okay. Sealux coating. The bandana chest piece. Not the bandana, that's not the right word. Is that the right word? The chest piece. Have you missed much? Not really. I don't know when you went. How are you? Oh, sorry, I've only just seen the how are you list. I'm pretty good, man. Thank you. How are you? I feel robbed. Everyone says this! Bandolia, that's the one. Thank you, chat. Sorry, my brain, after talking about 170 Spartans straight in one sitting, your brain kind of... I'm so glad I'm doing this as a stream and not a video, though. I remember the 3.5, lol, that was deserved. I don't remember the 3.5. I'm going to give this a 7. I ain't even got Halo Infinite. I just like looking at these spots. Bro, the game's free. Sadum next though. The opulent coating. Is that Knife Dancer? I can't tell. It won't let me zoom in. But anyway, visor matches it nice. Are you gonna make this into a video though? The stream will stay up as a video. Like, the VOD will remain on the channel. It will be there permanently. The winners will be announced in a video that will be done separately. Are you going to play after the rating? Probably not. I'll probably go to bed, if I'm being real with you. Depending on what time we're off, that is. I mean, it's already 10 o'clock now. It's reeks of Season 1. Nah, the knee pads are brand new. The shoulders are Season 2. The chest piece is brand new. You need subscriptions to play online. No, you don't. You actually don't. That's not even true. If you play on PC, it's completely free. And in fact, because the game's free to play, I believe it doesn't even require Xbox Live Gold. I'm pretty sure Xbox changed that a while ago. So no, you do not need a subscription to play. Yeah, no game night tonight or this week, unfortunately, because, you know, this. But overall, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. The flower actually, I think, kind of goes well with the overall theme, having the glittery, sparkly coating, weapon coating matches, which doesn't affect the rating. I just like when that happens. We'll give that an 8. To another bulky one, Trailblazer helmet, red visor, which actually complements coating really nicely, using the attachment with it as well. Also an 8. Jixel. It's a Mark 5B Spartan. The shoulder pad choices aren't as common as some of the other ones that we've seen. Don't lose your voice tonight, bro. It's going to be a long one. Yeah. You shouldn't need a subscription. Like, I mean, realistically, you don't need to have anything for it. Magpie, I have an idea. What if you reply on the spawns? The number you rated them, so you remember. Trust me, I'll remember the ones that I need to remember. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. We'll give that a 7 out of 10. Seaweed up next with security. He's got the Gundam coating. How about the facelift attachment? The bandolier. Shoulder pads. Overall, decent build. 7.5. Spark. Shoulder pad choices. We're seeing these quite a lot. I like the scarlet coating though. Visor choice is fine. It's just really basic entity for the Mark 5B, so we'll give that 7 out of 10. Sakurada. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is the first Deathly Poison one where I think I've genuinely looked at it and gone, yeah, that's pretty good. And I love Deathly Poison. But most of the Deathly Poison ones have just been kind of. Love how the visor looks with the coating. I like the shoulder pads. I like the chest piece. I like the armor effect. Overall, decent build. We will give that a 9 out of 10. Haven't been any 10s yet. Hasn't been any 10s. Was there any 10s in the last one? Interesting. Okay. I like this visor choice a little bit with the chest piece. I think it was kind of well. Space Station coating, honestly, I actually kind of like the Space Station armor coating. I wish it was on the Mark 7. I think it looked really cool on the other cores. But we'll give that an 8 out of 10. I like that. Spec Up Spawn with a Trendlock build. Not a huge fan of the chest piece. Shoulder pads, Trendlock is nice. And the shoulder pads are nice. Visor is also pretty decent. We'll give that a 7 out of 10. Tad's up next. Firefall, purple visor. I like the shoulder pads, like the bandolier. Pretty basic, but overall not bad at all. We will give that an 8 out of 10. Sargeman 1, 2, 3, 4, Evangelion coating. The big triangular shoulders, which I'm still not sure how to feel about. Anubis helmet, which is also a pretty triangular helmet, so I guess it's pretty good coordination between the pieces. Has mine come up yet? I don't think so, Spoop. Halo Infinite multiplayer is free, you don't need subscription to play online. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Magpie, did you read my idea? Yeah, I responded, mate. I said, like, you know, I'll remember the ones I need to remember. What was I saying? We'll give that a 7.5. Whizlock. I like the coating choice. Definitely makes it stand out from some of the other Mark 5B ones. However, overall, it's still a very generic build. A lot of very common armor choices. But just because of the coating standing out a little bit more, that doesn't necessarily make it better, but it's a bit more unique, so we'll give that 7.5. Okay, it's another medic-themed Spartan. I like the shoulder pad choices. I actually don't hate this coating. It's not too bad. White visor matches really nicely. Line breaker with the attachment looks pretty damn good. Again, another instance of I wish it applied my coating. Honestly, I kind of like this. I'm going to give that an 8.5. I like that. Whale up next with his Rakshasa Spartan. Again, some generic choices, but it does look good. He's not using the radio one, which is nice to see. He's also using the graphite soul visor instead of the black Beltol or the usual black visors that people use. I mean, yeah, it's an ODST Spartan. It looks good. We'll give that an 8.5. Another Rakshasa one. This one stands out a bit more with the bright and colourful approach. Still a lot of knives. Armor choices aren't as generic as some of the other ones. Wales does look really good. We will give that a 7. String head. It's blue. It's blue. Wolf shoulder. CQC. Silver visor. Silver visor actually works really nicely with the coating. And to be fair, with the wolf also being silver, I think the silver visor also complements that really nicely. Need to head to bed. Best of luck with all the submissions. Congrats on the sponsorship. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. We will give that a 7.5. I kind of like it. Stream's up next. Tried something different. One my style of Spartan. Orange visor. I don't like the armor effect. Visor's okay. Doesn't conflict too much with the coating. Not a fan of the wrist attachment with the coating though. I like the chest piece, I like the shoulders. Overall, we will give that a 6.5. Okay. This one's interesting, to say the least. It's all the same texture. It's shiny. I'll give that a 6. Neck bias. Okay. Green visor actually looks pretty good. I think Echelon Ecto would look a bit better. Just because the texture. Why are people arguing in chat over Wi-Fi? Anyway, I kind of like this. I actually really like this build. We'll give that an 8.5. That's pretty good. Livers. The visor matches the coating. This is the HCS launch coating. Overall decent armor choices. Fairly generic as far as Yuri Spartans go. Do like the coating and the colour coordination with the visor too though. So we'll give that an 8.5. Another Mirage Spartan. Again, very similar to the last one, just I think with a different coating. I think they are almost exactly the same. Same knees. I think. Knee pads might be different. Yeah, knee pads are definitely different. But very, very similar Spartans. Give that an 8. Next up from Tropic. It's a Yuri, it should be a 3. Well, Yuri's the best fracture core, so I do not agree with that whatsoever. But, you know, this one... Okay, armor effect doesn't clash too much because the bits of blue on the coating and the visor. Overall, we'll give that a 7. Next one, Cameron, Firefall Spartan. Hang on 2 moments. Give me 2 seconds. Right. Okay. I was going to try and catch up on chat, but it just looks like people are arguing over Wi-Fi. Firefall Spartan, Brush Tread Disruptive. Not a fan of the shoulder choices. Armor, the wrist attachment doesn't clash too much with the look overall. Like the use of the Basel helmet attachment, like the visor choice. 7.5 out of 10. He's very cuddly, trust me. Green Skills always has some of the goofy submissions, and that's why we love them. Hang on. Are people still arguing? Have we seen a JFO helmet? I don't know. Yeah, this is a funny one. This is a funny one. We'll give that a 5 out of 10. I respect the theme. Like, you know, there's a clear theme, and I think that theme has been achieved well, which is why we're not going to be like super harsh and give it like a 2 or something like that. Chronomize just subscribe, thank you. Overall though, I don't think it's like it's not my cup of tea, but he's achieved the theme well. Okay, Wet Crow, Fascinator on Menachite. Love the shoulder choice, love the chest piece, utility piece. We're gonna give that a 9. I'm gonna give that 9.5. I give that 9.5. I don't care. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Can you set up a notification? Thank you. Most of this was built into Stream Elements, so like it was just a matter of making sure I got it all set up on OBS. A lot of that was already there. I modified it a little bit to not just say Halo Infinite. Granted, that doesn't just apply to the that doesn't apply to the pop-up. But on the thing with my screen, with my camera, it would normally say Halo Infinite underneath. My friend helped me edit that out, just so it felt a bit more unique, so I could play other games unless it just saying Halo Infinite everywhere. But no, I like the new stream UI. We'll give this one. I know we haven't spoke about it, so I feel a bit bad here, but we'll give that a 7 out of 10. Okay. Coming from the lines, not a huge fan of on Yoroi. Armor Tracy's are just kind of There isn't really much here. We'll give that a 6. Crispy Bacon. Okay. Overall, another like medic spot, but this one looks much bulkier. He made the shoulder pads look pretty good. The visor doesn't conflict with the look. Actually looks pretty damn good with it. We'll give that 7.5. Very pink. It's the Pink Panther, bro. He's got the ears. He's got he's got the juice visor, whatever it's called. All matches pretty nicely. Even the chest piece doesn't really clash with the look overall. 8 out of 10. I think, again, he's gone for a theme. He's achieved it pretty well. Can I get ranking off stream that's not part of the contest? I don't want to rank Spartans after this stream for a year. That's why the next... No, I mean, yeah, I'll probably rate some from time to time. But yeah, the next Spartan ranking stream or video won't be until 10k unless I randomly decide to just do a little one. But that'll probably just be like, oh, you have 24 hours to enter. Enter now or you'll miss. But no, the next, so from like 6,000 subs to 9,000 subs, there'll be a tournament at each milestone instead. Because I had a lot of fun doing the tournaments. And sometimes these spawn rankings can just be a pain. They're fun, but then everyone gets mad when they get a 7. Winnie Bicycle up next. Overall, colour coordination isn't too bad. He's got the cat ears, Mark 5 Zeta. Not a huge fan of Highcon with this coating. Don't like chest piece, don't like the knee pads. Don't like the flaming armor effect with the coating. We'll give that a 6 out of 10. Mr. Midnight. Highlight Steel. Shoulder pad choice he's not a huge fan of. Wrist attachment on the bionicle arm just looks a bit weird. But I do like the use of helmet attachment. I do like the visor. We'll give that a 7 out of 10. Master Top Hat. Looks good. Oh, it looks really similar to that Menichite one, though. Just with Anubis instead. But I don't like the visor choice. And I do feel like the utility piece clashes a little. So we're going to give that a 9. War Master build, okay. Scorpion Punch, asymmetrical build with Scorpion Punch usually works pretty damn well. We'll give that an 8 out of 10. I like that. Audio coat. Oh no, this is the Adidas coating. Overall, pretty generic build. Like the visor choice, like the coating. The armor effect doesn't clash with it all that much. We'll give that a 7.5. Halo 2 ODST inspired Spartan. Okay, I see it. I see the vision. Looks good. Like shoulder piece choices. I like Firefall, I like the chest piece. Don't like the knee pads. Overall, not too bad. 8 out of 10. Yeah, they do get ranked everywhere. Well, I guess the Spawn of the Week isn't really a ranking, is it? It's just like, oh, this Spawn looks decent enough for me to want to feature in the video. Hang on, let me eat more chocolate. I need the energy. I'm sorry I keep pausing. I know I got to the Discord ones, the ones that everyone was waiting for, and I keep pausing. I'm so sorry. When you got halfway, go from the bottom. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I get halfway? I wouldn't even know when I'm halfway. Dark Leon, so real. Leon if he was evil. Overall, this is still a fairly generic build. I mean, it's like the same knee pads, it's the same shoulders as almost every other Mark 5B. This chest piece shown up a lot, the wrist attachment shown up a lot. The only difference here is that he's using CQB, which is a much less common helmet. I'll give that 7.5. As a Camford inspired ODST build. Okay, I see the vision. Again, I like what I'm seeing. The helmet's common, but the shoulders, they're a pretty rare choice. I like it. We'll give that an 8.5. Yeah, we'll give that an 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. Leona's my sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, you like asleep. You wake up to your sleep paralysis. It's just me talking about shop items in the corner of your ear. I'd imagine that would actually be terrifying. I've just been tagged in a funny meme. Common shoulder piece, Morrigan helmet, visor choices less common, hammerhead squadron coating, overall not bad. 7.5. Don't like the chest piece. I think a darker visor, either a red, silver, or black one, would match the coating a bit better. Specifically, the one in between looks like a Minecraft skeleton. No! Yeah, I think that the visor is the biggest issue here, but I'm also just not a fan of that chest piece. Glad Discord ranking goes last. I always save the Discord one because I know it's always got more submissions. Magpie, what do you mean? There's plenty of Spartans in the books that dress up like that. What, as in like this one or the last one? Because if you mean like this one, just because the Spartans that dress like that in the book doesn't necessarily mean they're good. Magpies that you see on Dashcam at 3 AM. Oh nah. Oh nah. 6.5. Sakurada. Very bulky, like the use of the chest piece. A very uncommon chest piece. ISR with the Enigma helmet attachment looks pretty damn good. Gold visor. Like the shoulder pad choices, like the utility piece actually looks pretty damn good. We'll give this... do it 9 out of 10. I like it. It's unique. It's a lot of, like, some of these armor choices aren't very common. I like that he's used some of the ones that he has, even the coating. Nice choice, 9 out of 10. A new build, visor choice, it doesn't clash with the coating all that much, I guess. 7 out of 10. It just, I don't know, there isn't really, it doesn't feel like there's too much to say about that one. Bionicom with those PCs, I don't think is the best choice. Again, I think that's 6.5 out of 10. My back hurts. Oh, wow. Did anyone hear that crack? Ow. Wow. There probably easily 1K submissions on it. There isn't that many. There's over 100. I think there's almost 200 submissions on Discord. Or is there more than 200? Let's hope there's not more than 200. Why is your head shaped so weird? I'm here to roast Spartans, and this guy's here to roast me. So did everyone actually hear? Oh, yeah, that was bad. What did I give this? 6.5, I think. 6.5. Grass toucher, state gold, coating matches nicely with the visor and the chest piece. I respect it. I like the shoulders, I like trend lock. Oh wait, I thought it was a state gold. Am I stupid? I am stupid. It's not state gold, it's the other one. That looks like a state gold, but with a bit of digital camo. 8 out of 10. Okay. Like the purple visor with Epsilon Winter. Utility piece, wrist attachment. Doesn't clash with it too much. Overall, not a bad build. 8 out of 10. Okay, another Anubis one. I keep saying I'm sorry. I can't help it. I cannot help it. That's my thinking noise, you know? It's my thinking noise. Purple visor. Red steel splinter. Not the best fit. Me personally. For some reason I saw a spawn that looks like mine before I remember joining your channel. The second was supposed to be my submission. Wait, what? Give that a 7. Mirage Brimstone. Ooh, green visor with that coating is a big no from me. Other than that, it's fine. 6.5. I don't like to point your head at shit, Willie. Okay. Okay. Why is it just an edit of... Okay. Yuri Spartan, like the chest piece, does kind of conflict with the coating a little bit. Not too much. I like the visor choice. I like the armor effect. That actually goes with it pretty well. 8.5. I like that. Magpie looks like a Wojak. I don't know if I feel insulted. I feel hurt. I feel hurt. $4.99, the $4.99 submission. Can I bribe you? Make mine at 10 out of 10. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You might get like an 8 if you're lucky. What did I give that? I gave it an 8.5, didn't I? Matty Iceman. 5-all Basel helmet attachment, like the chest piece, like the shoulder pad. Yeah, same shoulder on both sides. Thomas Gravel coating, very nice. Color coordination solid, 8 out of 10. You can pop your knuckles now. We got a little pop. Oh, there we go. Magpie celebrating all his fans only to get roasted. Yeah, I'm like sitting here rating everyone's spawns, and they're just like, oh, your head looks funny. You missed your rating. When was your rating? Was it just a Twitter one, or was it like earlier? This looks kind of cool. This does look kind of cool. 8.5. I like it. Roger Canol. Okay. Love the coating choice. Watchdog Neo. Shoulder pad's nice. War Master. Visor matches nicely. Armor effect. Not armor effect. Helmet attachment, sorry. Good choices overall. 8.5. What was my rating? It was orange and blue one was Vesta. Mate, I cannot remember. Was yours a Twitter one or was it a Discord one? I might not have got to it yet. If it was a Discord one, there's a big chance I haven't got to it yet. My Python pet rating for 7k. No, we've decided. I've got it. So right now, the current plan, 6k is a 4v4 tournament, and 7k is potentially a 2v2 tournament. We might not have got to yours yet. If it was, oh, did I miss someone's? I didn't. Did I miss that one? Did I skip past that? Did I skip past 2 of them? Why did I skip past 2 of them? Okay, Ryefish. This is why I thought... Okay. Yeah, sorry. I just must have scrolled past it without realising. Okay, I like the visor choice. That looks kind of unique on Zvezda. Flashboard coating. Overall, not too bad. Not a fan of the armor effect with the overall design, though. No, I definitely didn't rate these. I'm oh my god. I could pass as a rare albino Australian caught lacking in 4K. No! Do you know what you mean in 5K? Can I just skip to visuals? No, I cannot. Okay, I will give that a 7.5. It's a pretty unique one. I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty unique. It's got some more wacky choices. Probably a bit better without the armor effect, but I think, yeah, it's okay. Dragon Master 81. I probably because this one has the same coating, similar color palette. I probably just thought I was looking at the same Spartan, and I think that's why I scrolled past. We'll give that an 8. I don't think it's quite as good as this one, but it's not bad. We'll give that an 8. Okay, where were we? JT. Let me get drink water. Let me get support. I need the toilet. I'm sorry. Hang on. I won't go yet. The cat ears are definitely a weird one. At the end, show your current main spawn and let all of us rate it. Bro, I cannot be bothered to my Xbox on. Plus, you'll all be really mean to me, so I'm not doing that. Vice choice goes with coating really nicely. Armor pieces are pretty damn nice. Overall, pretty clean look. If it wasn't for the cat ears, it'd probably be a bit higher, but I'm still going to give that an 8. I think it's good. Acceptic. Black visor goes nice with the coating. Bandolia I don't think is the best for this coating. Armor effect does match it nicely. High com sentinel shoulders aren't the best choice for it, but I still think it's decent. 7.5. Agbogi, another really bulky Rampart one. I think almost every Rampart spawn has been like super bulky. And I don't blame people. It's like it feels like a bulky helmet. We'll give that an 8 out of 10. I like it. Baby balls. Not a huge fan of the helmet. Like the chest piece. Don't think this is as good as the other Chimera one we saw earlier, but I will still give that 7.5. Armstrong up next with another Yuri one. Gold visor. Okay. It doesn't contrast with it heavily or anything. The Kunai is cool. The emblem definitely pops out. I'll give that a 7.5. 4 out of 10 with the catties. You're really going to deduct 4 points just for the helmet attachment? I personally, I don't roll that way. I'm not going to deduct something massively just because I dislike one little thing. I'm convinced he just doesn't like Perfect Circle. Wait, what? I said it does match it well. I said Perfect Circle matches the coating well. I swear I did. Am I stupid? Anyway, moving on. Another Mark 5B one. A bit less generic as far as shoulder choices go. Almost all of this is free. Coatings Battle Pass. Helmet attachment, I think, was Season 1 Battle Pass. But there's a lot of free pieces here. There's some Battle Pass pieces. I don't think any of this is store. 7.5. Cyclone the Seahawk. And you're up next. Okay. Current front lines. Chest piece and wrist attachment. I do... okay, I was going to say wrist attachment contradicts, but I see what you've gone for with the visor, trying to match the visor up with the armor effect, which is respectable. Don't know if it's the best choice, but it's respectable. And you have created something that looks a bit more unique. I think I'm going to give that a 7. Yeah, I'll give that a 7. I don't think it's bad. You tried something unique, and I respect it. Sorry, I heard you wrong. No, it's fine. I wouldn't have been surprised if I'd said it wrong. Okay. Like the shoulder pads, like the chest piece. We love the Mark 6 hazmat helmet. Visor choice matches nicely with the coating. Overall, nice screenshots. Nice collection of screenshots. Decent hazmat Spartan. 7.5. Ambrose up next. Ooh, okay. I was clicking on that. I did not expect fivefold. It's pretty good. Shoulder pad choice is nice. Chest piece, helmet. You know, a lot of it's stuff we've seen, but it's good. FYI, the wake up and smell the ashes comment is a reference to Half-Life 2 because the head suit was what inspired my spot. I have not played Half-Life. Accidentally just unsubbed. No! You know, you can just press the button and resubscribe. We will give that an 8.5. I like it. Six. 7. To the rat. Shoulder pad choice is not too bad. Chest piece decent. Visor, I'm not a huge fan of the visor, but it does match the coating. Helmet attachment, I don't know, there's just something about it. It goes okay with the helmet. I think it's just the coating that I think it's a bit less. I'll watch this after the stream, and it's because I don't have the time right. No worries, mate. Maybe don't put that down. Yeah, I like the stream, guys. Click like on the stream, please. Thank you. We'll give that a 7. Voita. Okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I kind of like it. Brush treads are becoming an increasingly common coating, which does not surprise me. I knew it would be a very popular one. 7. Spoopy's up next. Okay. Ooh. I need people to know I'm not being biased towards Spoopy, by the way. Just because he's a mod and also in every single machinima, I'm not being biased. I do genuinely love how that coating looks with that visor. I think that's a really nice combination. Shoulders are also nice choices. Chest piece looks great. The knives, you know, nothing conflicts here. All the colour coordination works really well. It's quite shiny. I like the armour pieces. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. And again, I can assure you I'm not being biased. Yeah, no worries, Corona. I got 1 Baltol and Foxwood Seal. Crimson Riot 08. This one just feels so basic. I don't know, maybe it's that coating. Colour coordination's decent though, so we'll give it a 7 out of 10. SPI drop. Okay. I like how the visor looks with the coating. The chest piece, decent choice. Wrist attachment, I've already said I'm not a massive fan of because it's just too big, but overall, decent build. 8 out of 10. Leon giving 3 people a 7 in a row gave me horrible flashbacks to 3K. You should watch the 1K special. I actually let people submit multiple Spartans in that one because it was only like 12 people that submitted. Yeah, I mean, the 7's just like what I consider the borderline rating, where it's like, it looks good, but I don't really have a ton to say about it, or, you know, I just don't think it does enough to really be higher. But You know, 7 out of 10 is still a pretty solid rating. Visor doesn't conflict with the overall look. Chest piece isn't too bad. You know, overall, not a terrible look. 7.5. I'm sick of that combo. It's the same shoulder, same chest piece, same other shoulder, same knee pads. Always those 4 are always exactly the same. Wrist attachment is also pretty common. It's using Hazard though in Wet Crow. Wet Crow's a nice coating. Has a nice helmet. This one does look a bit better than some of the other ones. It's still just very generic. We'll go that an 8 out of 10. Crimson Valor's not doing. Yeah, Crimson Valor. It's a fine coating. I just feel like there's a lot better now. He's icy. Let it snow. Wait, that's not how it goes. Doesn't matter. Okay, I respect the theming. Menachite visor matches the coating. The Adidas coating has got the ice effect, which do match everything else pretty well. We're gonna give that a 9. Yeah, I like it. Rigo from Makoima. I believe is that Gavin's Spartan? Now, technically, this would be cheating because it is a render of the Spartan. However, this is a 1-to-1 render of his Infinite Spartan because I've seen it in all the machinimas. It's literally the exact same Spartan. It's just in Blender instead. This would technically be cheating if it wasn't for the fact that I know this is exactly how the Spartan looks like. So I'll let it slide this once. This one time. Definitely Poison, which obviously looks good. But they're just, you know, it's just overall just kind of a basic Spartan. I like the colour coordination. I do like the coating. I like the visor choice. I like the helmet. I like the pieces. We'll give it an 8 out of 10. Smellbringer with the flames, not a huge fan. Smellbringer with yokai does look good, but with the flames, eh. Why does it look like a bobblehead there? Why does his head look so big in that image? Hey Magpie, did you do yours? Did you do mine yet? I think I did. Can't remember what I gave it, but I think I've done it. It looks like a bobblehead, bro. It looks like a pop figure. We'll give this one though a 6 out of 10. Nutrod. Okay, interesting. Aviator, very uncommon helmet. It's got the fascinating helmet attachment, red visor. Not bad. It's also, I thought it was red steel splinter, but it isn't. It's I can't remember what it's called. It was released at the beginning of season 3. I do like the coating though. I do like the choices. 7.5. I'm praying I don't miss any. Ashen Victory, that's the one. I'm supposed to remember all of them, but normally I think I would. It's just, you know, the heat of the moment. Talk about so many at once. It gets to you. I don't know how many we got left. Hopefully not tons. Okay. The pop figure coating, knee pads don't think they necessarily go super well with the look, but flanker with that attachment, the visor, not too bad. 7.5. Yeah, I mean, I do find it funny when people send in pictures with the phone, just because like the game, the Xbox or PC both have built-in screenshot functions. But you know, whatever works for people. I can still see it fine, so it's not a big of a deal. Okay. Again, this coating, although I'm not usually a huge fan of, the entries that have used it have looked good. Yeah, that's my icy spawn. It looks good. This, I like the visor choice. The visor choice works really pretty well. I like the shoulders, I like the chest piece. We will give that an 8.5 out of 10. Stylix up next. Anubis Silver, very silver bro. Looks good though. Looks good. I like it. 8.5. ODST. It's an ODST. That's what it is. It's an ODST. 8 out of 10. Looks good, but there's just not really anything special to say about it. The Xbox One don't work for me. I don't know why. So I use the phone. Fair enough. I'll definitely take an 8.5. Last time I got 3.5. I consider that a pretty worthy upgrade then. I don't remember ever rating anyone that low. I don't remember. I just don't like this chest piece with these shoulders. It really looks like you're like pushing out your chest, which no one can really see me doing because I'm wearing a black shirt and it's really dark. 7.5. Onyx 2, Electric Boogaloo. Brawler helmet. I like our visor choice, I like timeless gravel coating. Overall, decent armor choices, decent spawn, decent build. 8 out of 10. The Mark 5B, same chest piece, one of the same shoulder pads, but then that one's different. Overall, pretty generic look, 7 out of 10. Wait, have I... Okay. Have I rated that already? What did I give it before? I don't remember. I didn't panda. I got a 3.5 and you don't remember. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You do realize how many Spartans there is? Like... Anyway. Rate from 1 to 10. That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. Okay, coating isn't really a common choice. Visor matches it nicely. 5-4 helmet with the attachment, decent. I don't think these are the best shoulders. I think if you're using 5-4 with the attachment, it probably needs to be a bit of a bulkier Spartan, which this just isn't. We'll give that a 6.5. Armageddon up next. Okay, I like the coating choice. I like the visor choice. I think that goes pretty nice with the coating. Chest piece is nice. Hampus shoulders. Or are they the Castus ones? They're either Hampus or Castus. Sorry for being 2 hours late. I don't know if you passed me or not. I'm not too sure. Been in for 2.5 hours rating Spartan drip. Halo community is weird but funny. Haha. So true. So true. Yeah, people just like me talking about the Spartans. Which is crazy. Which is actually insane to think that people will happily sit here for hours listening to me say and then say a number after saying for 340 times. See, I said it again, and that wasn't even intentional that time. 8 out of 10. JG Sierra, Shatter, Wolfang, no shoulder piece on that one, and then the rail grip. Not too bad. 7.5. Dropping in once again. Okay. Okay. Very bulky Firefall build. Like chest piece, like shoulders, silver visor with Shadow Sorrel. God, I actually forgot that Shadow Sorrel was a coating, and it's actually such a good one too. I'm inclined to give that a 9 out of 10. That's one of the best Firefall ones we've seen. Cavallano sleeped on. It's a good helmet. It's just, you know, it's the default helmet, so has a bad rap. Overall, this is a nice Cavallano build. This is one of the best Cavallano builds I've seen. Again, I'm inclined to give that an 8.5 out of 10. As far as reach ones go, this is a bit more unique. I feel like there's a little bit of Dare inspiration because, like, you know, it's like an ODST build, but I got 9. Give that an 8. Salties. Okay. I find this visor so weird. It's not. I don't know. Does anyone use Neon Superfly yet? I don't think so. I could be wrong. Silver coating, like the visor matches. I think this is one of the instances where Perfect Circle doesn't work as well. Overall, not a terrible build. I'll have to give that a 7.5. Got the same since season 1. I can tell. That sounds really mean. I sound like I'm being really mean when I say that. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. The flame effect does go with it, okay. It's just not my cup of tea. I mean, it's okay. 7 out of 10. Eugene, Mark 5 Zeta, Black Visor, Splinter Desert coating, gorgeous coating. The Bandolier, Zez the shoulder, and the Ahala shoulder. Interesting. Not too sure how I feel about the asymmetry. 7.5. Ring Bead 391. Iron Blood, asymmetric. The asymmetry on this one looks a little bit better. The gold visor, it's one of the darker gold visors, so I think it works pretty well. 7.5. I love you, Plapai Leon. Thank you. Okay, Gruntington's next. Okay. Brush tread coating, flanker helmet. Flanker I do feel like is a bit of an underappreciated coating. Helmet, I think it's an underappreciated coating. I'm saying coating again. It is an underrated helmet. I like flanker. I like the visor. I actually really like that visor, and I think it goes pretty nice with the coating and with the helmet he's using there, the earpieces. Shoulders are also decent. I think these are some underrated shoulders. Wrist attachment's okay. Gloves are nice. Big knife. I will give that an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. Avocado's up next. Avocado, I know you've submitted this twice. Like the exact same one, just with a cropped screenshot later on. I don't know why. But we'll rate this one, and then we'll just ignore the next one because it's the same thing. Neon Superfly, the Perfect Circle armor effect does actually go with it pretty well, with the visor chase and stuff too. Not a fan of the chest piece, but overall not a terrible build. Utility piece, I do think a black one or just a dark color one in general would be better. Like compilation all the time, Magpie Leon says, that would be funny. I said it again. I had to make an errand run. Any 10s yet? Nah. I think I'm just too picky to give anyone a 10. I genuinely think I'm just too picky to give anyone a 10. I think I did in the 1K ranking, but I was less picky in the 1K ranking. And we also did that differently, where the winner was picked by a wheel and not actually the person with the highest rating. I think since we changed it, I've become much more picky. Plus, I think I gave like almost everyone like a 7 or above. So I kind of changed it up and become more serious. But this I will give a 7. Okay, UA sacrifice. Radio chest piece, but overall the rest of the build is different enough where it's not a big of a deal. I like that. We'll give that an 8.5. I like it. Okay, Anubis. Mark 7 shoulders. The chest piece from Tactical Ops. The utility piece from Tactical Ops. Pretty basic, but still pretty good. 8 out of 10. Pez. The Zeta Sky coating. Everything here, color coordination wise, everything matches perfectly. He's even got a matching bulldog. Everything fits lovely. Honestly, I like that. I'm going to give that an 8.5. Miss fine. Diamond coating with a silver visor, which matches it pretty well. Nothing that conflicts. I also like the Fascinator attachment. Honestly, as far as ones with a diamond coating go, because I'm not usually a fan of the diamond coating, this is one of the better ones, just because of the overall coordination with the PCs. I will give that an 8 out of 10. ONGC 1996. Green visor matches the coating. Hazmat, not the coating, the armor effect. Hazmat coating. 7.5. Raw toast. It's cool. It's cool. I was gonna say it's basic, but I don't think that's entirely the case. It's just the coating. Yeah, we're on yours now, toast. Red visor matches nicely with the coating. Chest piece looks good. Shoulders are good. 8 out of 10. A lot of 8s. A lot of 8s all of a sudden. Ganondorf. I said it again. Now I've pointed out, I'm noticing every single time I'm saying and it's annoying me. It's annoying me so much. Visor matches coating well. Armor pieces, good. Utility piece also match coating. Okay-ish. 7.5. 7.5. Scrunkle. Eagle Strike. Kerberos. Pizza Hydra. Pizza Time. Asymmetrical coating with an asymmetrical build, so the asymmetry in the armor makes sense and works really well because of the asymmetric coating. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Don't know what's going on with the image editing here. Have I rated George yet? Potentially. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. Color coordination here is gorgeous. Chest piece, shoulders, visor, armor effect, all looks really well. 9 out of 10. I like it. That's a justified. Can't really see anything on the lower half, and the image quality is insanely low. The coating is from the event. The visor is also from the event. It's really basic. It's all free stuff, which isn't an issue. But I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 10. Don't mean to insult with that. It's not the image quality why I'm rating it so low. It's just so basic. The colors conflict too much. I'll give that 3 out of 10. Hello. I like the visor. I think the visor coordination with the armor overall, the coating and the visor match really well together. Wolf shoulder honestly doesn't feel too out of place here. I was blue chest with the energy sword. I feel like I might have. I didn't like Pete's time in Halo 5, but I like it now. Okay. Mine's coming up. I'm so nervous. I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna stop pointing out. This one's an intriguing one. The visor really pops, and I feel like that's what's sort of sticking out to me. And honestly, this is one of the ones where I actually don't mind the wolf shoulder. I'm gonna give that a 9. I don't know why. There's just something about it kind of like. Salty's back. This is a very similar one to last time, I think. Black visor, fascinating. Helmet attachment, nice chest piece. Shoulder pads, decent choice. 9 out of 10. Good Spartan. Salty almost always submits a really good one. 30 Spartans away from mine. 30? Have you counted? Is that specific? How many more is there? Does anyone know how many more there is from here? CQC. Security shoulders, one with a knife, one without. Gold visor. Decent build overall. 8 out of 10. 5 out of 10. I like the coating, like the visor choice. Armor effect goes with it decently. 7 out of 10. The more machinima scenes coming up, we're always seeing it all. There is one little one for the outro, which I probably shouldn't have said because I want to be a surprise. But yeah, there's a little one for the outro. I'm totally not trying to make this as suspenseful as possible. Epsilon Winter, I do like Epsilon Winter. It looks good on Locust. Shoulder pad choices. Obviously, the Locust shoulder pad is a little bit generic. We have seen it quite a lot, same with the wrist attachment. But I think they work here. In my personal preference, I would like the shoulders to be swapped. I prefer when the bigger shoulder is on that side. But I don't think that's that big of a deal. Overall, pretty good. I like it. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I think it's a decent Rikshasa build. Be up next with Deadeye Spawn. No, the diamond coating with that chest piece. I think with the diamond coating, you either need a chest piece that matches the coating or no chest piece at all. 5 out of 10. There's some things that I do like about it, but overall, I think that's 5 out of 10. Yeah, there's a lot of... It's crazy because there's a lot of armor that ends up being repetitive. And on some cores, I get it. Like Eagle Strike, Chimera, Rikshasa to a degree. Because, they don't have a ton of options. But, like, when you see a lot of the same stuff showing up on the Mark 7, I find that crazy because the Mark 7 has so many options. And I know some people will say, oh, it's all behind a paywall. That's not entirely true. I think there's a lot that's free that you could get. It's just a matter of you got to play all the time, which is the issue. Not all the time. You just got to play consistently. But yeah, I do think it's crazy when you see a lot of the same thing. What do you mean done dirty again? You want 8? That's a good score. We've absolutely seen this one. We've absolutely seen the Spartan. I'm convinced we've seen the Spartan. Hang on. Did they submit in the Discord twice? I'm convinced we've seen this. I need to verify. I've been getting nothing but 7s and 8s since 2K lol. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's being done dirty though. You still got a good score. Hang on. I'm convinced I've seen this one. Yeah, this guy sent an image 3 times. I can only take the first one. I can't take the second two because obviously it's supposed to be one entry. This is the same one that the first ones were. And then he did submit a new one with an actual screenshot, but I won't be able to take that because we've rated the other one, unfortunately. I've given $9, but then reduced a point for not liking Halo 3 Recon. Anyway, been waiting for this to come out. Helmet's, I like the helmet. I like the visor. He's got the demon horns, which you can barely tell. To be fair, dragons 8 out of 10. This is a good high-con build. Zvezda, visor, all nice, all nice. 8.5. I like it. Okay, that's interesting. I'd prefer the August people liking Trailblazer over Reach Recon rather than Halo 3 over Reach Recon. I'd prefer both over Reach Recon, if I'm being completely real with you. I don't like how small Reach Recon is. I actually prefer Gen 2 Recon over Reach Recon, if I'm being completely real. The horns are the only thing that conflict with this look. Overall, it's not too bad. 6.5. Growing up next, the fire breathing actually goes really well with the War Master helmet attachment on the Deadeye helmet as well. The red looks good. We'll give that an 8 out of 10. I like that. Decent build. Soul Gaming. Oh no, I gotta do this good or he'll sue me and be his own lawyer or something. I haven't watched the show. 7 out of 10 for this one. It's not bad. It's just a bit basic, but it's decent. 7 out of 10. Blue. Black visor. Helmet attachment. Lakuza. Good. Cool. For some reason I thought that was the assault rifle with the scope then. I was like, what? I am late. Yes, you are. Down went from honorable mentions in the 4K down to 6.5. I feel so bad. You win some, you lose some. I'm personally glad that 343 is adding more chest pieces and stuff that actually match coating. Yeah, I just hope they change some of the older ones to do that too. Not all of them. I think stuff like pouches and the knife, I don't want them to apply your coating. Like the new knife chest piece that come out, I wish the handles of the knives were like grey by default. Or the knives themselves could all be grey and the rest of the chest piece could be coloured. And the 6K one. Guys, there won't be a 6K one. 6K is going to be a tournament instead. I'm sorry. I know some people are going to be so upset about that. But everything 6 to 9K will be tournaments, and then at 10K we'll have a Spartan rating. And that, I mean, I'm being very optimistic. We've got to reach 10K yet. I don't have any intention of slowing down anytime soon, though. So we're going to get there. We're going to get there. I mean, we're already like 6,300 subs near enough now. Shall I wait 10K? That's going to be big. It's going to be big. Probably. Oh, it's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. 6K, for 10K, we might end up going back to write a video instead, but then make it a 2-parter. But I don't know yet. I got kind of generic for my CQB spawn, but at least he got to stay on screen longer than everyone else's while Magpie was 18. It's a win. It's a win. What did I rate this one? I didn't rate it yet. 8 out of 10. I like this coating. The Mandalorian coating. Very uncommon. I was very I almost brought this one. Here's the future. Thank you. Right, Magpie, read my mess. Oh, happy 5K, Leon. Thank you, doll. Thank you, doll. Generic isn't bad, doesn't mean ugly. Exactly. I just not a huge fan of Knife Dancer with this coating. Love Knife Dancer, like the coating. Don't think they work together that well, but I'm still going to give that 7.5. This screenshot looks really good. That's a really good screenshot. I will say that. That's a really nice screenshot. Congratulations on hitting 5k subs. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I mean, it's crazy being at this point, to be fair. To the point where I've actually got an audience that is going to sit here and listen to me roast all the spawns. I'm not even roasting them, am I really? The theatre mode screenshots look really good. The armor hall one just isn't selling me on the look. I'm going to give that 7.5. Perfect circle with this. Not the best choice. Like the helmet attachment, but again, it just, with that being more scuffed with a very plasticky looking coating, I do feel like they conflict one another. 6.5. Armor effect with the coating isn't a bad choice. Visor matches it nicely. Firefall with the attachment, I think it would look a bit better without, just because of how bulky it is. Chest piece doesn't conflict too much with it being quite a small chest piece, so the contrast in the colours isn't as noticeable. And to be fair, the grey kind of match together, don't they? 7.5. You started from the middle of the list, by the way. No, I didn't. I really didn't. I know I didn't. You've been more fair and generous with your spawn ratings than Sean W. was a while back. Yeah. Yeah, no, I made sure I scrolled all the way up to the top where the announcement was. No, I'm like at 90. Oh, Whale, you're making me skeptical now. No, I know I started from the top. Hang on. I'm scrolling through now and realising there's still so many that we haven't done. I'm gonna cry. We started from the top. I know we did. We're gonna do another 3 hours, guys. I'm trying to make this a lot longer. So true. Let's put mine in Shea Spawn. Oh, we don't rate the ones from Shea Spawn. That's for, like, you know, the chance to be in Spawn of the week. The entries for this closed a couple days ago. Closed on Sunday. Okay. We rated that one. We're on this one. Chest piece is a bit of an uncommon choice. Leather visor, like Hammerhead Squadron coating. Overall, decent armor choices. 7 out of 10, just feels a bit basic. Okay, helmet attachment with that is a bit interesting. Again, not a huge fan of these shoulders with this coating, but it's fine. Overall, 7.5. Interesting. Dragon shoulders, gold visor. Matches nicely. Cool. Awesome. 8.5. This is a very similar build. I think both are good. I give that an 8.5 as well. They're similar. I think they both warrant an 8.5. It's closed. Yeah, this closed on Sunday, mate. Wait, what? I will shill Magpie if it does what, sorry? Anyway, next one. This coating again, nice coating, visor matches, decent armor choice overall. Again, I feel like Firefall would look a bit better without the attachment here, just with it not being like a bulky build, but it still looks good. It still looks good. 7.5. 8. 8 out of 10. I like it. Nuclear codes giveaway for 7k. Ain't no way, bro. Oh, wait, you're saying you'd chill for me if I nuked Canada? I'm not Oppenheimer, unfortunately. It's giving me Chief vibes. I don't think I've done yours yet, Shmuel. It's gonna be Chief 5s. 8 out of 10. Guardian. No, I was about to say that's Recon. That's not Recon. That's CQC. An infinitely better helmet. Like Pyleon. On Jard. On Jard. AK, he becomes Death, Destroyer of Worlds. It's 8 out of 10. Bro skipped me, did I? Oh, God, I did. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Oh, my lord. That was not intentional. I think it's just because of how similar the coatings looked. I probably just brain... Okay, Nexus I'm not a fan of, but everything else here is decent. I just really do not like Nexus helmet. Decent build overall though, 7.5 out of 10. God's mightiest rat. 7.5 out of 10. The orangutan. The tangerine. Crying of laughter that anyone could think that CQC is superior to Recon. It just is. It just is. CQC is baby. I love CQC. It's so cute. But like, I love the baby. Ain't no way, bro. CQC is so underrated, bro. The asymmetry with Highcom just ruins this one for me. I think if it was just those or just Highcom, it would be better. 7.5. Another one very similar to the other two. I like the use of the green visor instead of the gold. I like how it matches the green details on Spartan. And I can see what he's gone for here with the ring. With it almost having this holy look to it. But I feel like the dragons kind of conflict with that a little. I'm going to give that 8.5 like the other two. I think they're all really similar builds, so I'll give them all 8.5s. Chimera. Okay. Visor with the extra details and stuff works. Not a massive fan of the helmet, but I think the chest piece, shoulders and stuff look decent. I'll give that a 6.5. I like the coating. Black visor matches the coating nicely. Bomb piece overall a bit generic. Knife, facelift, cool, decent stuff. Some stuff that isn't as common, some stuff that is a bit common. 8.5. Haristanti. Armor effect goes fine with the rest of the look. Clone Bear emblem, decent stuff. Decent stuff. 7.5 out of 10. Like Pelion one, he gives the same to your response 8.5, but takes away points for my locus for using the same shoulders as everyone else. I actually didn't take points off. I didn't take points off because they were generic. I still gave you an 8. I'm not a fan of that armor effect, if I'm being completely real. Other than that, it's fine. I think Halo Infinite not having extra details on the Mark 5B shoulders the way they did in Reach and Security gets used so much. I wish you had the option. Or like maybe to add your own decals. It would be cool if we could apply emblems to different pieces of our armor and sort of choose where they were placed. Or like maybe you can have up to 5 emblems on your spawn and you can choose exactly where you want them. I think something like that would be cool. Probably a bit, I don't know. Highcom Sentinels, Raven Werewolves, and Dragon Ball shoulder pads are just a bit too much in my opinion. Having one on each shoulder looks... Nah, I think having both works a lot better personally. I think just because of how big they are. Yeah, I don't know. Give this a 6 out of 10. Armor effect takes me out of this one a bit, because other than that, it's a very grounded and cool looking Spartan. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It'd probably be a bit higher without the armor effect. Here's the 5k Magpie. Let's aim for 5k more. Absolutely, thank you. Did I... Ooh, it's the blood splatter visor. I actually thought it was just Baltal, but it's not. Okay. It's different. These shoulders are starting to become very common, which I get. But, you know, still just feel like it needs to be pointed out. Oh my god, it's almost midnight. 7.5. I haven't missed any of those, have I? Let's hope not. Sorry, I was trying to read chat, but I'm so tired. Sorry guys, I'm trying to stay consistent and you know. Good color coordination. Don't like the flame effect too much. It doesn't conflict massively or anything. If anything, this is probably one of the better coating choices. 7.5. Very tanky boy. Very tanky boy. Okay. Purple visor looks really nice with the coating. 8 out of 10. Oh, Demon Horns on Carrier actually look kind of clean. I wish the chest piece was different though. The one from the Season 3 Battle Pass would look so good on this, I think. Red visor matches the coating nicely. 7.5 out of 10. Got another Yoroi. Oh, this is I can't accept this one because he sent 3 images. And we've already rated this one. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But, you know, it is 1 submission per person. You can resubmit as long as you delete your other submissions, but he didn't delete the other submissions. Keeping up with the scores, kinda. Don't worry about it. Winners will be announced at a later date anyway. They'll be announced in a video. If any of you were here for the 4K one, we did the stream, and then I announced the winners separately in a video. I'm going to try to make sure that the video is entertaining to watch. Maybe try to include some machinima elements just to make it a fun video and not just, here's the winners. But we'll see. But that won't be out for a little bit yet because I'm going on holiday soon. Yeah, 7.5 is still a good rating. First ever submission, white. Vice choice, I don't know, I feel like you get better. Fire breathing looks kind of cool with this coating and with Mero. Almost because like Mero looks like it has a mouth. 7.5. Cloud9 coating, blue visor, matches nicely. Perfect circle actually goes pretty well with it. Okay, this isn't too bad. 8 out of 10, I like it. Shoulder choices, you know, they're fine. Nothing too special. I like the truck coating choice though. I do like Wedgwood Spriggan. Helmet attachment, overall, decent build. 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a massive fan of the checkerboard coating, but I still think it was an okay Spartan. 7 out of 10. I know some of them I haven't explained. I'm sorry. Yeah, Chimera is a very tough one to work with. There wasn't really a ton of stuff for it, and almost all of it was on the shop and cost a lot of money. What's the lowest and highest? I feel like the lowest is probably like a 3 and the highest is a 9.5. I think I gave someone a 9.5. I did. I can't remember who. Worst Spartan contest when. Nah, HaloBox did that. It's not fair for me to do the same. Oh yeah, Lewis was a 1. Yeah, I gave someone a 1, didn't I? Oh god, I forgot about that. That's only because they submitted like default Spartan, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I forgot about that. Sorry, we're here, aren't we? We're here. Very purpley. Purple and white. I like it. 8 out of 10. It's good. I Colour coordination's nice. Decent build. Spawn was 8.5. Nice, man. I did not give the default sign 1 a 10 out of 10. How do you do this? This one's really basic. I like the shoulders, I like the helmet, I do like the visor. It's just, this just seems so... there's just, I don't know. I don't know. 7 out of 10. Armor effect definitely makes it stand out. The coating's quite new. Utility piece, dragon shoulders, 8 out of 10. It's got the shoulders. It's got the shoulders that all the Mark 5B ones have. But I do like the coating. I like the visor. I like the armor effect. I think everything works together in unison pretty well. 8 out of 10. This coating does look good on camera. The visor actually matches really well. Armor effect matches it pretty well too. I mean, all the stuff's free, which is cool. Except the armor effect. The armor effect is paid. 8 out of 10. Not too bad. Not too bad. Leaky seals goes pretty well with the coating. I like the emblem, I like the chest piece. Not a huge fan of high comp with the shoulders, but they do let the colour pop a bit more. Echelon Ecto, Mark 7, it's nice. Not a massive fan of cat ears. Overall, decent build. 8.5. Plus up next. Okay. Okay. The blue and red actually work together pretty well. Even with the armor effect and stuff, not too bad. 8 out of 10. Not bad. We're getting a lot of 8s all of a sudden. Goofy covering front line. Oh, there's a lot of covering front line coatings. Winners will be announced in like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Which I know isn't ideal. Everyone wants to know who wins. I'm really soon, finally. Magpie, I'm using the all-grey visor on my spawn. The quality, you can just tell. Sorry for the quality. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Echo, okay. The very sexy screenshot. Anubis, black visor, the silver coating, Anubis shoulder pads, the chest piece. Can't see the knee pads or the utility piece, but we'll still give that an 8 out of 10. 7.5. Only thing I don't really like is the asymmetry. I would actually prefer it if they were both using this shoulder. I think that's the Epsilon spring coating. Morrigan helmet's nice. He's using like a brownish visor, which matches pretty well. The pouches look cool. The shoulder's decent. 7.5. Flanker, okay. I don't know if this is necessarily the best build for Flanker. Maybe it's the coating or visor. Overall, not too bad though. Shoulder pad choice is nice. I like the chest piece. Oh, that screenshot looks a bit better, to be fair. It makes it look a bit better. Huh? Sealux runs. 8 out of 10. Seven out of 10. The Yuri armor is now being gloved. Yippee! Same issue. I think it would just look better if it was just one or the other shoulder. Not massive fan of Comage, but it looks decent here with a white visor too. 7.5. Okay, that's interesting that it makes the dragons bronze on this coating. That is interesting. I do like the armor choice overall though. 8.5. Looks good. Looks good. Red visor matches the coating nicely. Chest piece, shoulder pads, decent choices. I feel like this is a build that we've seen very, very similar to. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Ooh, okay. 9 out of 10. Ooh, that is nice. I love these shoulders in the event. I think they look great. The helmet's nice. Gold visor matches the coating. Everything fits together pretty well. Okay. That's a bit basic. Don't like these knee pads. Really do not like these knee pads. Utility piece fine. Coating's okay. Visor matches the coating. Wrist attachment doesn't. 6.5. Six out of 10. I don't know what that says or who that is. Overall response decent though. Blue visor. I can't see what chest piece being used. I think it's one of the battle pass ones. I like the Mark 6 shoulders, like the utility piece. Not too bad. 8.5. Armor effect goes with everything pretty well. Just feel like there's a lot going on. It's a very noisy Spartan. 7.5. Compass sniper called. The purple visor matches the Covenant coating really nicely. Chest piece decent choice. Shoulders 8 out of 10. Yeah, some of these Yuri ones are great. How much you been paid to give 9s and 9s? I haven't been paid, I promise. I wouldn't say I would think it resembles Doom Guy. Personally, at least. Okay. This is one of the best Ashen Victory ones we've seen. He's got bulky shoulders with the helmet attachment, which I like. Chest piece also nice choice, doesn't conflict with the coating at all. 9 out of 10. It feels a bit basic, but I feel like it does enough to stand out. 7.5. The chest piece and the shoulders match, which is nice, but I feel like the visor doesn't. I feel like a gold visor would have been a lot better here. I'm going to give that 7.5. Demon Horns. It's a 6. The ace. I'm not a huge fan of the shoulder choices. Or the helmet attachment. It's a nice Yuri Spartan. Just doesn't do enough to stand out compared to some of these other ones. The blades, the pouches, everything looks good. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. That's a good Spartan. Fair enough. Thank you, Armstrong. Thank you for the translation. I don't know what the I'm on Spartan. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Dragon shoulders isn't nice with his coating. Chest piece is nice. Visor goes with it pretty well. Decent build. Okay, you're a looker. Armor effect actually goes pretty well. I think that's because of the visor. I think that really helps. I don't like the coating that much, but overall, not terrible. 7 out of 10. Shmuel up next. Timeless Gravel, Warmaster. Fire breathing goes okay with it. Silver visor's nice. Fascinating helmet attachment. 8 out of 10. Yeah, I kind of like it. 7 out of 10. Is this current 343 employee or an ex-343 employee? It's got the blue flames. Which looks pretty sexy. I like it. I just think if he had the neon superfly visor on, it would look so much better. That would really work really well because the blue flames. I think having a visor to match it would be a lot better. I'm gonna give it 8, but it would be higher if there was a visor that matched it, I think. Banana Man. 8 out of 10. Visor matches. Honestly, that's not a bad build. That's kind of silly. I like it. The asymmetrical shoulders I'm not a huge fan of. And the attachment just conflicts with the coating too much, unfortunately, which... 7 out of 10. How many more we got? Who are we at now? So, we're at D. We're almost there. I'm going to take a quick toilet break now. Just because I'm dying. Oh wait, oh, Spider-Man 2099. Oh, I see it. I see the vision. Okay. Yeah, hang on. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back. I'm so sorry. I really need the toilet. I'm back. Hello. Oh, so Sky, you do work at 343. Okay, I'm in utter disbelief that people at 343 actually follow my channel and are within my community. That's crazy. Give me Neon Superfly. Yeah, it was a good build. I just think it'd look a bit better with Neon Superfly. Yeah, we're almost there now. God damn, that's actually insane. Thinking that people at 343 actually follow me. That's Jesus. I mean, I know people do. I mean, Fletch follows me on Twitter and stuff, but like, you know, it's crazy to think, man. I just sneak around from time to time. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I promise when I have a negative title, I don't hate the game. I promise. I would be sitting here waiting for spawns for 4 hours if I did. Anyway, next one from D. Midnight Coating looks nice. It goes very nice with the visor. A lot of people were looking at this one in the machinima when I posted a teaser for the machinima. I like this. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. That's a really nice build. Jay, I think it's a really cool looking build. And some of the screenshot looks really clean. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Demonic Locust one again. This looks very similar to one we saw earlier. I'm going to give that a 6.5. Spy, Mirage, build. SPI, Mirage, Spy, whatever you want to call it. I respect it. It's basic. I respect it. Congrats on 5k subs. Looking forward to that 10k subs. Thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. We're going to give that a 6. Okay. The armor effect kind of matches with the visor. I'm not sure if I think it's the best option. Not a fan of the knee pads, but overall, not a bad build. We will give that 7.5. You know what? No, we'll give that an 8. I do think it's pretty good. Another Mirage one. Okay. The red visor, it almost looks like flesh in the, and that specific helmet. At least for that first screenshot. I like a lot of this though. The armor effect goes well with the visor. Not my favorite. I think I'll give that a 6. I know he says he made like a crappy one for fun, but this honestly isn't that bad. The chest piece matches the coating, the visor matches, like, you know, there's good color coordination, decent overall. Oh, by the way, I have some repeats below, unless you... Yeah. Oh, right, okay, no problem. It's fun time, man, Stuart. We'll check them out, I'm only here because of Halo Infinite, so, you know, it's only fair that I look at the other screenshots from the dev, you know. 8 out of 10. It's not too bad. That is not Halo Infinite Spawn. We know it's not Halo Infinite Spawn because this isn't in the game yet. It's only a weapon charm. So, nuh-uh, Grung. Nuh-uh. Watchdog Neo. Okay. Red visor matches it nicely. Helmet attachment, all this, pretty good. 8 out of 10. Rushdown hammer seems oddly suitable with that coating. What was this one? Watchdog Neo or the other one? Radio shoulder pad can be on. It'll, you know, change up a little bit. This chest piece with red steel, steel red. I can't remember the names of the coatings. My brain's fried. My brain is fried completely. Six out of 10. .5. I like that one. Yeah, that's a decent Mark 5B build. It looks kind of cool. Okay. This one we're gonna give a 7 just because it's a bit more generic. Again, it's just sort of one of the ones where it's like, yeah, you'd see the max level reach players using this. Here's the extra screenshots from Sky. Okay, yeah, the Rushdown Hammer actually does look really good with it. What the hell? That looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's a really good spawn. I just think Neon Superfly, because it would match the flames perfectly. Not necessarily the Neon Superfly one, although I do think that would potentially be the best fit. But overall, nah, that's a good build. That's a really nice Mirage one. To resubmit with some last minute changes. Okay. Is that the hazmat coating? I think it is. The full helmet with the helmet attachment. Black visor. Decent choices. I like this. 9 out of 10. That's good. Extended without the attachment. Now that's interesting. Not a fan of extended without the attachment, but it's interesting to see. Decent armor choices. I like the chest piece. Don't like the wrist attachment, but overall, not too bad. 7 out of 10. Can we talk about how clean the hazmat coating looks on other cores? Yeah, it's actually really surprisingly nice. And this is the final one. final one. It's almost over. It's almost over. Which, man, and it's nice. It's a pretty nice Anubis build. Not a ton to say about it. I like the shoulder choices. I like the helmet. Decent build overall. We'll give that an 8 out of 10. And that's that. I just want to give you all a massive thank you for helping reach 5k. This does feel a bit unreal. And yes, it's been a long stream. This has actually been shorter than the last one, funnily enough, which is crazy because we've included machinimas, a sponsor, other things. But seriously, thank you all so much for the support on the channel. I really appreciate it. We've got a 4v4 tournament coming up at 6k. The quicker we get there, the better. I'd start getting the teams together because you're going to have to submit those teams. You're going to have to be ready to submit with your team as soon as that comes up. But thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Why are you still here? The Spartan ratings are over. Go home!